A huge good morning to you. The buzz in Jewellery Maker Towers today is huge. It's as though we're at the Winter Olympics, but we're not. We are here at the Leather Olympics. Today is Leather Day. Forget that it's Saturday. That's no longer a day in existence here today in Jewellery Maker. Today is Leather Day. I do believe, and knowing you darling jewellery makers as I do, that this leather is going to come in and it'll go out and that'll be it. You won't see it for a while. So if you love the idea of creating things like this, me and Dion and Laura Bunyan have literally all had a fight over this ring this morning.
I know, I'm going to have to churn them out like a projection line now, aren't I?
Absolutely. And you might be thinking, who is that voice of an angel? It is, of course, Natalia Coleman, everybody, our leather expert. Good morning to you.
I've never been referred to as a leather expert in my life before, but today is the first day.
But a leather expert, my darling, that you are. You've produced your own DVD. We've got loads of excitement. In a nutshell, what have I got to look forward to today?
Oh my goodness, oh my word. Well, if you like bright colours, if you like soft leather that's buttery soft, almost melts in your mouth, if you like pretty things, if you like statement pieces, we've got something for all of you today. And I'm going to show you how to do these. We're going to be doing demo after demo.
From the very elegant and contemporary to the big, bold, all-out diva-style jewellery. You are going to love and adore leather. So soft and easy to use. It is happening today here on Jewellery Maker. If you don't like to miss out, on new trends, new things, if you can't bear to see everybody else on Facebook get theirs and you've missed out, you need to keep your eyes peeled in today's show, because I have got the starter kit. I have got the DVD, Natalia's DVD and the Jewellery Maker DVD being launched today for the first time, exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot get either DVD anywhere else in the UK, USA, nowhere. They are exclusive to Jewellery Maker, so you know where it's at this morning. Do not blink because you'll miss it. Let's kick off this morning's show. I've got to, literally everybody is so excited about this. I am going to give to you today, I think today we have got the most exciting show we've had so far this year, and you know what, I think every day is exciting here at Jewellery Maker, so please forgive me if I'm like a child at Christmas, because that's how it feels today. We are all very hyper this morning because we are so happy to have all these wonderful products in one show. Now let's start off with a back by popular demand tool, the Thread Zapper. Now if you knot pearls, if you use a lot of thread, if you don't like those frayed ends, then this is the tool for you. Very, very popular, this tool. It does run on AA batteries, just regular AA batteries. You don't need a little gas canister or anything like that with this. It is the Thread Zap 2. I bring you this wonderful Thread Zapper, not on its own. You also get the 2-pack replacement tips as well, so that's something I've not seen before in a duo pack. It heats instantly. All you've got to do is push the button. It trims, burns or melts threads with just one little touch of the button, and you won't get any more of those frayed ends. Its extra fine tip allows for precision application, and it's ideal for finishing bead weaving and stringing projects. So if you've got any of our wonderful bead weaving projects, or the loom or anything like that, then this is for you. XDG C78 is your item code. I'll give you this wonderful product from the Beadsmith. We absolutely love our relationship with the Beadsmith, and I'm sure you do too. The Beadsmith is a USA-based company that produce jewellery making specific tools. Now that makes a big difference. We can go to these big crafty stores, and get generic tools, can't we, for generic crafting. These are Jewellery Maker specific, and it does make a difference, doesn't it? The quality that we get from the Beadsmith keeps us coming back for more and more and more. The Thread Zapper, we've got a little bit of information for you on, which I'm going to show you in just a tick. Have a look.
Thread burner works using one AA battery, which you insert in the end and then just twist the base in to secure it. Obviously this tool gets hot, so keep it away from children and mind your fingers. And then this button on the top is your activation button, and you just press it and you can see the smoke comes off when it's hot enough to use. Now you can use this on any nylon based thread, so this is our satin cord, just threading it through press the button and away it comes. Equally, we have our waxed cord. Put it through, press the button and away it comes, like that. Or you can use it on the ribbon, and because it has this little gap in here, you've got plenty of space to put the ribbon in. Press the button and just gently drag it through, and it stops any kind of fraying.
And that is why you need the thread zapper, the wonderful Hannah Osborne showing us how to use your fabulous thread zapper. And that was just a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh, you're going to have a lifetime's worth of experimenting with this thread zapper. If you're using ribbon for kumihimo, if you're doing lots of macrame, the thread zapper is incredible. Of course, you can go and download that tutorial from our website, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. One or two ways in which you can come and grab this amazing tool. Number one, on the phone lines, 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. You can get involved on the web. It's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. The code that you need is XDGC78. The thread zapper with the replacement zaps, $8.95. Did you see all of the amazing things that you can achieve with this tool? How much simpler it's going to make your life, how much more professional it's going to finish your pieces. Have a look at what you can do. Straight in there, just pull the thread zapper towards you, and you have got the neatest line in the business when you're selling your jewelry on. When you're giving your jewelry as gifts, you know it's been finished properly. You know it's not going to unthread because it melts those threads back together. So rather than cutting, which means that you're not can undo, these are bonded together beautifully. There are absolutely stacks of you on the phone line, and can I just say a great big good morning. It's wonderful to have your company. Don't forget to keep interactive. Have you ever used a thread zapper? Have you been waiting for the thread zapper? Let us know. You can do so by giving us a little text, 60777. Start your message with JM Studio. Watch this. So really easy, putting the batteries in. AA batteries, giving it just a screw. It's a really simple process. By the way, have you noted I'm not needing to use I'm not having to go and raid the toolbox for a cross-headed screwdriver. It's really easy when it's just open shut, isn't it? Now we'll heat up a little bit in your hand. It will get a little bit warm, not hot, warm. Press the button on and you are good to go. You'll get a little bit of smoke when it first starts. Don't be alarmed by that. It's like when it's a normal thing. It's a normal occurrence, so don't worry. In goes the thread. Don't touch the tip with your fingers. Now we've got so many brand new jewellery makers coming through on the phone lines. Thank you so much for your company this morning. You won't just get your thread zapper. Can I just show you what you're going to get for free if you're a brand new caller today? You won't just get whatever it is that your first order. You will also get a free tutorial DVD which takes you all the step-by-step processes. 100 have gone. Please keep dialing for these. We do still have stock, but we are very busy this morning. A Get Started DVD is an hour long, and it will teach you all of the terminology and the basics of jewellery making. You'll also get a Get Started book with all of those different techniques. We've got a lovely lady called Natalia talking about silver clay here. We have got all sorts of different techniques and all the things that you need to complete certain projects. You're also going to get information on coming into our workshops and tutorials. Still available. Don't worry, it's still available, but a large amount of stock has been allocated. Well over 100 have gone in the minutes that I've given it to you. You're also going to get a JM Hub magazine once you have given us all your details. This will be coming through your door every month for free. So you don't just get that either, by the way. Your first order will see you get a host of freebies, but you'll also get a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you buy from us. That is no quibble. We ship not from overseas, but in fact and indeed from the UK. But if you are shopping from overseas, go onto our website, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com, and just click on the little button that asks you your country, and we ship all over the world. So just check whether we go to you. I know we're shipping to Australia and Spain and here, there and everywhere, in the USA, here, there and everywhere at the moment. We love our jewellery makers worldwide. Doesn't it say a lot that we have a lot of international customers, by the way? I think our customer service is second to none, and we all are a family-run business. So thank you so much for choosing us here at Jewellery Maker. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee always. You should your debit card or your credit card. And by the way, it's 1 P&P all day long. You do need to check baskets out, even if you think, no, I want to shop for leather, I'm not checking my basket out now. You've got to check your basket out each time. Now, we don't debit from your card until your order goes out. So we will work out your P&P for you, even though you think you're paying for the P&P again and again. You're not. I promise you that all the way up until midnight tonight. So if you want the leather, now it does look like these might sell out. How many have we got left? Less than 50 are left, less than 50. Now, there are unchecked baskets from Lorna in Berkshire, Jeannie in West Midlands. I'm only saying your names, so I don't want you to miss out. You've got to check your basket out. Alison of the City of Bristol, Jacqueline in Merseyside, Sharon in Essex, Debbie in Cheshire. Kay, you're shopping, but you've got an unchecked basket. Georgina in Kent with an unchecked basket. Julie from West Lothian. Patricia from Lancashire. I've got Kyoko from London and Sharon from County Durham. Kyoko, that's a Japanese name. It's lovely. Now, make sure you're checking out your baskets, otherwise you are going to miss out. Yoko, check out your baskets ASAP. New telephone bidder, well done. I've got a friend called Kyoko and we call her Yoko. Julie, check out the JM Hub magazine will come through your door every month for free. Now, if you don't get that, you just talk to our call centre. You will get it for free. You've just got to speak to the call centre about that. It should be an automatic thing. It's a free phone number for the call centre, so get yourself dialing 0800 644 655. Keep interactive with us today. Are you excited about the leather? Have you got questions for Natalia? You can do it for free via the power of our website. You go on all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You go to watch us live and then send a message to the studio. We want to know all of your texts as well. 60777 JM Studio. Start your text with the word JM Studio. And we have got Natalia on board today. She is our leather expert. For the first time today, we introduced Natalia as our leather expert. She has her own DVD exclusive to Jewellery Maker. Now, this will be coming to you along with the exclusive Jewellery Maker DVD as well, and the starter kit. So please don't worry. Today is the day to come shopping for a brand new medium, and it's not too expensive either. Now, shall we challenge you, Natalia?
Oh, yes, please.
Shall I?
Challenge.
I'm going to give to you some, I'm going to give you what I call skim drilled gemstones, but they're top drilled. We do describe them as top drilled. But the reason I love these, Natalia, is because they cluster together really beautifully. Now, when you bring them together as a cluster, you won't see the matrix of the cluster, which I really like, the beady bead. Now, I don't know, you might have loads of different ideas, but I also love the way that these work as rings, because they're just drilled at the bottom. You won't have anything pressing into the skin, which you can see there. So it lies really beautifully just above the skin. They're great, therefore, I think, for stud earrings. But what about you, Natalia? What ideas are coming through your mind already? Are you going to put leather with this?
I'm going to put, of course, everything's going to be covered in leather, including you by the end of the show.
Yes.
Well, you already are, aren't you? You're already wearing
Leatherize me. I'd like one of those pie collars in black for this.
Oh yes, that would look great.
That would
I don't
look
have
lovely.
black leather today.
Have you got? Okay, well, don't worry, we'll have something else. So don't think she's getting home scot-free, by the way. I've already been rugby tackled for this ring by two ladies here this morning.
Well, no, these colours, they're brilliant because they go with the colours of the leather that we've got today that we're launching. But also, you know, I like to do those cluster rings. And you were saying about having them just skim drilled and that the bead stands up, and that's one of the challenges with the clustering, is to get everything to stand proudly. So I think that'd be brilliant for that.
Well, they're perfect. It's almost like somebody's gone, you know what's going to be perfect? This, and it's happened, and we've gone, aha!
I know, when I saw them,
because
because Dion was saying you can have a choice between this and this for your challenge, and I was like, they're so different. I really want to get my hands on them, and I think everybody at home will feel the same. You know, like looking at those, you've already got a bit of fluorite. You've got, you know, we've got these gemstones, but when they come in different cuts and different ways, just everything looks better.
And experiment with them. I do think sometimes when we see a new shape, we think, oh, I like the way I do things. Oh, and actually, we were talking about this last night, how, you know, it's silly, isn't it? How when there's a change, we're not quite sure about it sometimes. And actually, can we think about how many times, and this is a silly example, I know, but it sort of makes you think, how many times have they ever changed Facebook and you've gone, I hate it, but you still use it, and then I can't remember actually the changes now, and I'm really glad that you know, it's got to be one of those kinds of things. You see a new drilling and you think, oh, I'm not sure, oh, I don't know, honestly, and then you'll use it and you will never look back, because it will make make your beady beads so much easier. And it's great if you want to do macrame, these stand really nice and proud. I also think these are great for beaded kumihimo.
Yes,
because if you want round the edges, and you do with beaded kumihimo, don't you?
It's going to be more comfortable, surely, as
Absolutely.
well, isn't it? But
Well,
just on the strand, look at the way that they sit. It's like they pop out. And they're almost, they mimic nature, you know, the way berries sit on a branch and things like that.
Yes.
I love that whole look. And so I think you're going to find that you really like these in your jewellery.
I think you're going to use them, and do you know, I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. Now, this isn't the same thing, I know, but I would do this kind of design, but with the fluorite.
Yeah.
Here's a leather ring. I'd love to put these in the centre of a leather flower like that. And I know this is silver clay in the middle, but you could do it, Natalia, with these, couldn't you?
You could, because I've made some little leather flower rings, but using wire. And I've put a normal centre drilled gemstone in the middle of them. So these would be perfect. In fact, I might do that. Shall I make one?
Yes!
Yeah.
What do you, Dion's going, 2, tell us to make 2. Dion is our producer. I know we're talking about Dion a lot this morning. Dion's our producer. We're all very excited. Even Scott this morning has been leatherized by Natalia.
He has.
Scott is walking around in a leather cuff right now. He's going to do a little bit of modelling for us later on.
He's going to do a little catwalk shimmy, isn't he?
Now, if you do like a bit of Scott, and we know from the calendar days that you do, he will be on, and we're going to have Oliver on as well. You're going to get to see the chaps in leather jewellery. You're going to get to see the girls in leather jewellery. Laura Binding, we can't keep her away. She's been in and out like a yo-yo. We are going to have a bit of a leatherette fashion show, not leatherette, real leather fashion show here today. This is luscious. Can I have one of these as well? I love it. Do you know what? It's like one of those shops you go into and go, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Gorgeous! Ooh, this is going to be good. Do you know how proud are you going to feel giving these as gifts and actually selling leather? I just think you're going to feel so proud of your jewellery, and it isn't difficult, I promise you. With my hand on my heart, I promise you. So we're talking about fluorite today, but what we have done today is chosen gemstones that will work in incorporation with your leather. I think that's important because I know you're going to be shopping for leather, and so we're going to give you the right gemstones to go with leather as well. We're going to have all of Natalia's suggestions. These are perfect. FZGC35. There are loads of you on the phone lines. Thank you so much for shopping with us here this morning. Just £7.95. We're going to continue shopping for gorgeousness all throughout the day. Don't go anywhere. It's a bit of a miserable and meek day outside. Stay in, my darling jewellery makers. Learn something new and have a good old giggle with us here at Jewellery Maker. 1P&P all day long with a 30-day money-back guarantee. I know you're excited. I bet you just can't wait for the DPD man to come. We've got some texts already this morning. Keep them flowing. It is your show today. Joanne from Shropshire says, Jenny, you need to keep that golden pink bangle. It looks fab with your outfit. You're right. Well, you know what? If Joanne says it, who am I to argue?
Joanne has decreed that it's yours.
So you're in agreement with that, are you?
I think, well, the thing is, you know, you make jewellery because you want people to wear it, don't you?
I'm so excited by today. Keep those kind of text messages coming, Joanne. I'll pay you later. Well done. If you think I should keep all this jewellery texting. No, honestly, it really is a fantastic medium. I'm so excited for you that you are going to get a brand spanking new hobby medium. And it's not just about jewellery. You can incorporate these with your other crafty favourites too. So do think about that. Even things like scrapbooking, card making, leather is for you. These gemstones are going to work in conjunction with your leather rings. Earrings. But what about stud earrings? They're perfect for that as well, Natalia, aren't they? With the leather, of course.
Yeah,
we're not leaving leather out today. I love it. And Natalia, now there are loads of you. Parveen, Kathleen, Anne, Amanda, another Anne as well. A couple of you multi-buying on this one. Elizabeth, Anonymous, Jean, Christina, Lucy, Jill, Zena's in. Morning, Zena. Zena was with me last night as well. Hello, Zena. It's great to see your name popping up. Kerry, Liz, Jacqueline, Wendy, Jane and Paul. And I've got many more. Richard and Anelia were also shopping with me last night too. I'm still buzzing, honestly, knowing last night we were in and we were all setting the leather up for today, and it's so exciting. £7.95. Please keep interactive with us. Please relay your questions to Natalia now rather than later. She is on board throughout the day, so now is definitely the time to come through with your questions. Anything. There is no such thing as a stupid question, and I should know because I generally ask them all. But there isn't, Natalia.
Yeah, if Jenny's asking it, it's a little bit off the wall. But
there's always someone else who's a bit quirky in the brain department.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm asking for that.
Yeah, it'll be me this morning.
No, do you know what? But with all seriousness, there's no silly questions, so please come through and ask. Selena, well done, you've got yours. Now, Anita in Essex has put 4 in her basket. Well done, Anita, they are gorgeous. And remember, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. Let's see your interaction on Facebook. We love our Facebook family. Get involved on Facebook. We're going to be super interactive with you today. What do you think of the leather? If you're new, click to like our Facebook page. There's lots of support, and I actually think, please, if you are a Facebook friend already and you see some new jewellery makers coming in there this morning, we've got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of brand new jewellery makers this morning. I'm seeing so many new jewellery makers. Now please, I'm appealing to everybody who is already in the Facebook family. We really love and adore each and every one of you, and we thank you so much for all your support. Please be there today for all those new jewellery makers that aren't quite sure what to do. Hold their hands, guide them through, and please know that as a new jewellery maker, our Facebook family are there, so close, and so many Facebook jewellery makers have actually got together and had a beading sesh, or they've got together and done some weaving together. There's beading groups in your area. Please, all you've got to do is ask on Facebook. Our Facebook followers are lovely, and we are thank goodness for them every single day. Thank you so much for all your interaction today and always. Please keep it coming today. We really need you on board. We want all your questions. We need to know if I'm not explaining something, or you've got a question for Natalia, don't sit quiet. We want to know what you're thinking and what you're feeling about this all the way through. So let's continue shopping. You got your challenge, Natalia, and away you go. And she's already working with that. That's that colour that we love, Dion, that she's got there, the one that I'm wearing today. Gorgeous aqua leather. Love it. Now, where are we going, sorry? Right, now I'm going to give to you. Where is it? Oh, yes. Look at these. Yes, we are all leathered up this morning. Now, look at these. This is utter luxury. I love these. Now, Natalia, we have picked our gemstones today to fit in really well with the leather. Pearls, and we've got these big bronze coated hematites. They're amazing. They feel really heavy. They feel fantastic. Where would you put them in conjunction with the leather?
We've got a beautiful chocolate brown, like a light chocolate, that would go perfectly with those. We've got a purple leather, which is the radiant orchid, which is the colour of the year. Oh. And I think pretty much they would go with everything that we've got coming up later.
I think that obviously you can use these outside of leather. I think they're going to go beautifully.
Of course they are. They're going to look fabulous.
You're going to look fabulous. Do you know what the thing is, though? You're going to start creating jewelry you just can't let go of. You just can't sell it. You just can't give it to your sister for her birthday. It's going to be that kind. Now, these two together, very, very rich. Very rich indeed. They're very glamorous. They're very expensive looking, aren't they? Really low stock on this, so you've got to be quick. What I love about this hematite, well, they're 11 mil, so they're gonna create a beautiful stretchy straight away, very simply, very easily. And I love that with a round gemstone, if you've just started jewellery making, the round does sort of become your best friend, and so does elastic, because these are two things that we're very familiar with already. But there is so much more to a round as well. It is going to help you achieve the ladder weave for the first time, maybe your first bit of wire wrapping, really easy to handle and easy to use. Now, these are real, genuine freshwater pearls that I'm giving to you. They are freshwater pearls, and I'm thinking perfect for your pearl cluster rings, perfect for mother of the bride. UHG C29. Use your credit card or your debit card if you're coming shopping with us here this morning. Remember your 30-day money back guarantee. UHG C29 $9.90. Now, how much would you pay for the pearls alone? And look at that price tag. They're only $9.95 for the two. This is an incredible value bundle that I'm giving you here, and it is a very low stock offer. We don't have lots of this, so come on through. UHG C29. Pearls, Natalia, we're huge fans of pearls anyway, you and I, aren't we?
We're always big fans of pearls, aren't we? They're my birthstones, so I've got to love them, and which I do, but I really love to see them in all the different colours, and to see that warm tones because we've had so much rubbish weather. It's been cold. We're looking forward to spring. We're going to be out there in our lovely summer dresses. These are colours of the season, so you can have lots that you can be able to wear with those.
They're just adorable, aren't they? And they look elegant, they look expensive.
They do,
and actually the presumption is always that pearls are expensive, I think, isn't it? 2 strands for $9.95. Big rounds and genuine freshwater pearls. I've got Anne-Marie in Worcestershire buying 2 of these. I have got Mary, I've got Anonymous in the outer. Hebrides, hello to you. Vera, Julie, Joanne, Susan, Lourdes, woo! Rita, Valerie, Bet, Wendy, Zena, my lovely Shona, Marion shopping as well. TC in London, Top Cat is do you remember that? Yeah, what's happening, TC? I love Top Cat with the original leader of the Top Cat is in London today. Good morning to you, Top Cat shopping. TC. Rona's shopping, hello to you. Helen in Cambridgeshire. Sandra in Suffolk, it's wonderful to have you on board. Don't I look luxurious with all this on? Ooh la la. Welcome on board if you've just tuned in. Good morning to you. Don't be bleary-eyed this morning. We've got loads going on. You have a sip on that cup of tea. Sit back, put your feet up and enjoy today's show. But make sure you've got your debit or credit card and the phone right next to you. Less than 10 of these remain. We are in single figures, so it does look like we are going to head for a sellout on this one. I quite like the idea of thinking of you just waking up, turning on the telly and going, oh, it's leather day, have I missed it? No, not yet, don't worry. We've got loads of amazing things to show you today. So do have a sip on that cup of tea. I'd love for you all to be shopping from your boudoirs this morning for your beds. I like the idea of that. Have a nice lie in. Now, I love these leather cufflinks. I almost want to go and buy a shirt that needs leather, that needs cufflinks just so that I can have these.
You know what, I made those because we never do anything for men on this show. I would say never, but
oh,
we
no,
don't
these
do
are
it
for
enough.
women.
But
the men can't have these.
What you do is you make them for the man in your life and then you steal them. You get yourself a white shirt that's got those cufflink opening on it, and then you just share them. Be perfect.
Now Oliver's saying it's so unfair. It's so unfair when women do this because we can't steal their clothes. Well, you can if you want, Oliver. It's just that we talk more about that than we will when we're wearing our man's socks and pants and cufflinks, you know. No, I've got the first kit of the day. It's called Spring Blossom, and I'm going to have to take the cuff off just to show you these. But my goodness me, you have got what I deem as brand new findings. I've never seen them before. Now I'm just going to ask Cass for some tweezers, if I may, because I want to show you these findings. They're amazing. Have a look. Natalia, I bet you love these.
I love them. They're absolutely beautiful.
Look at those, they're roses. And do you know what, they're different, aren't they? Because they're double-sided, they've got the roses on them. I've never seen these before.
No, I haven't.
Now, Natalia, these are like sort of, well, these have got just sort of, how do I explain it? Like bars running through these, so you could weave in and out in lots of different directions,
You've got a lot of potential with those to really be creative. And plus the little flower details, aren't they, which we love so much. We know how much our audience loves flowers.
I love the flowers. These are going to be so pretty. And again, actually, Natalia, these are going to work really well with the leather. These could go in the centre, couldn't they? Or around the leather as well. You could sew in and out of the leather with these. I think they're gorgeous, actually. When you put, and those blackened silver, it just looks very expensive. It looks very vintage. It's solid sterling silver that's been oxidised so that you get that vintage look. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's almost like a medieval looking silver, isn't it, Natalia? Absolutely. I really like this kit a lot. And actually, loving this really calm lavender amethyst that you get with it. Look at that sparkle. And now we're seeing it next to the aqua leather. It comes to life. I mean, can you imagine one of these aqua leather flowers in the center here making a really pretty bridesmaid's bracelet? I mean, that would be absolutely gorgeous. Leather doesn't have to be about big and bold. It can be delicate and pretty too. Now, you're getting hand-carved flowers too. This kit isn't just for the incorporation of leather. I actually think this would be a great one to put with your millefleury. I think, together with your polymer clay. I think this will be wonderful in wire work, adding, and tiaras and fascinators, just adding these. And you've got the classic clear quartz. Don't these gemstones go together really well already? And then I'm going to give you, I do actually think this is quite a bridal kit. I think it's definitely got that feeling about it, hasn't it? It's definitely the sort of jewellery you would wear to go to a wedding as a wedding guest. Definitely loving the title for this, Spring Blossom. Does feel very spring-like, doesn't it? You almost want to go and pour yourself a glass of champagne for breakfast looking at these three together. It's one of those special days where you have a champagne breakfast. It's got that feeling about it. You, of course, when you buy a kit with us here at Jewellery Maker, in case, because I know we've got a lot of brand new Jewellery Makers today. I think a lot of wonderful crafty folk are joining us today because you've heard about this leather launch. There's been a lot of word about it, and maybe it's something that you've wanted to incorporate with the rest of your crafts. Maybe you've never jewellery made before. Can I just tell you here at Jewellery Maker that we stand for genuine gemstones. When I give you pearls, they are pearls. They're not glass pearls or something like pearls. They're real freshwater pearls. This is real lavender amethyst, and you have got genuine clear quartz. Now, when you buy a kit from us here at Jewellery Maker, we give you all of the elements to make up jewellery, not just the gemstones. So you get your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic. You're going to get 2 big organza gift bags, so if you want to sell your jewellery on or give it as a gift, you can. I'm not stopping there, by the way, because you're also getting, and listen to this, you've been waiting for this for a while, solid sterling silver with this kit. It had to be, didn't it? Definitely bridal. You've got 7 inches in your heart chain. You've got your head pins. You've got a toggle clasp. You've got 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. You've also got a lobster claw clasp. You have got a crimp bead, you've got a selection of crimp beads, silver balls, and you have also got your open jump rings, Sorka open jump rings, solid sterling silver. This solid sterling silver on its own, if you were to shop for it on the website, is £12.95. But I'm going to give you the entire kit for one low price tag. FZGC14. Don't forget, if this is the first purchase you're going to make with us here at Jewellery Maker, you'll get a 30-day money-back guarantee, even after you've made up the jewellery on your first ever kit. You will get, you heard me right, yes. You will also get a DVD that is free and step-by-step, a step-by-step book for free with your first order, and a JM Hub magazine every month through your door. All the information on our workshops and tutorials, and hopefully a whole bunch of brand new friends on our Facebook page and Jewellery Maker friends. FZGC14 Spring Blossom, all yours for just £24.95. It could be that you've seen kits elsewhere and you've seen them at a much bigger price tag, and you've seen them without solid sterling silver. I have got Anonymous in Berkshire and Anonymous in the Outer Hebrides, Valerie in Greater London, brand new Jewellery Maker in Cornwall. Great to have you on board. Jane shopping from Yorkshire, Flora, the gorgeously named Flora in Lanarkshire, another 2 brand new Jewellery Makers coming through for this one. Welcome to the Jewellery Maker family, and a huge welcome back. Don't forget, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the solid sterling silver findings as well that are just beautiful, and you can sort of change direction because you can go in and out of all directions with these. Now we are going to go over, I'm going to put my cuff back on, ready, because I'm allowed to. We're going to go on over to that luscious lady and see exactly what's going on in Natalia's corner this morning. I'm going to take my Jewellery Maker tea. If you'd like one of these mugs, go on our website, allthews.jewellerymaker.com.
It's all very busy in this corner
It's
today,
all very busy in the corner today.
It's kind of hectic.
Have you cheated and put leather with this, you good girl?
I have. So
Good
I
girl.
did. Well, I had to today. It's
Of course
all
you
about
did.
leather, isn't
Absolutely.
it? If
It's
we
all
don't
about
mention the
leather.
word every sort of 30 seconds, there's a problem.
I'd say so, Natalia. Now
Yeah.
this is blinking gorgeous. You've done something with the edges of this leather, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yes, you will.
1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, or is this all with the kit as well? No, that's not, is it?
That's not part of it.
That's
no.
not. So it's these 4 pieces here. I love the way you've gone up and down on the leaves and really made it look like it's on a vine. And those beautiful flowers. Now that's made that, hasn't it?
I need to tell you that this
Oh,
is
that's by
Rosanna.
Rosanna?
Rosanna, because I don't. Poor Rosanna, she's probably watching, going, "I made that."
Beautiful. She's
I
a
wish
good
I'd
one.
made it.
Rosanna is Rosanna worked together with you with this
Yes,
kit.
yes.
How lovely. Gorgeous. Now Rosanna's done a really beautiful job actually of using those findings. They're
She
just
has, hasn't
insanely
she? She's
beautiful.
used in the earrings as well. Can you see there with the pearls?
Yeah.
So I like to see, you know, whenever I'm working with kits, I like to incorporate all the gemstones just
Yeah.
to show how well the kit's been put together. And you can break them up if you want to. You don't have to put them together, but if you want to, the option's there.
I love it. But just look, ta-da! This is why you need leather in your life.
Yeah.
Natalia's just put a little bit of silver edging on that. We'll talk to her about that in a minute. But so elegant. Now this is mother of the bride.
It's a real occasion, but also, you know, I would nip to the supermarket in that. Just put it on a cream
You are a
sweater.
vixen like that.
Yeah.
I'm there in my stinky jobbers and my dirty coat.
But you know,
and you're
I
there
have
looking
to.
all amazing and
Well,
gorgeous.
because I went to a very well-known DIY store that has an orange logo, and I was buying some chain, just like for the men's jewellery that I'm going to show
Yeah.
later on. And this lady helped me, you know, with the automated checkout, and she looked at me like this, and I thought, what have I done? She said, do I look really shady? And then she went, are you on TV? You're Natalia, aren't you? So I've got to say hi to Anne in Huddersfield. She
Hello,
said she's
Anne
going to
in
watch today.
Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
The little jewellery makers, you're everywhere.
Oh, I love it.
But
I
yeah,
love
I had to look nice now because people see me, and I think
I
oh,
went
no,
into that
can't
crafty shop,
do something, no, you're
literally
in
with
there.
my muckers on. I was head to toe mud, and they had a jewellery making day in there.
Oh, no.
People were like, hi, and I went, hi. And I didn't realise. I thought
Oh,
they were
it
like, oh yeah, you're. I was like, oh no, look at me. I pretended it wasn't me. Now, have a look. I didn't. You got a beautiful, beautiful bracelet as well. What a gorgeous kit. Loads of you in for this one. Now, Natalia, you're going to give us a bit of a demo, are you?
Well, I could show you Rosanna's earrings actually.
Please,
What
and
she's
don't.
doing
And
there.
can you just talk to me? I think a lot of people are asking what you've done with the leather. So let's have a
Yes,
look
what
at
did
the
I do with
leather,
the leather?
and I would like you to just talk me through how you've done this.
Well, what we're going to show lots of techniques later on, but I cut myself a little petal-shaped template.
Yeah.
So a basic petal, and I cut out in the leather, which is the radiant orchid purple and the navy. So how many have I
Radiant
got
orchid.
there? I've got 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 of those petal shapes, and then basically I've pinched them together with a little bit of glue, and then hold them
Just
in
jewellery
place.
glue?
No, it's by Natalia, leather glue.
Oh, are we going to have that
We're
today?
going to have that today. Laura Binding's been laughing at me, going, "Only you could have
I
your own
need leather glue. I
It's
need it,
fantastic.
not just for jewellery, for other things.
Well, this glue is, I've tried lots of different glues. I've had this manufactured specially because I wanted a glue that flexes with the
other leather. It like
works with,
shoes and stuff.
yes, and it works with fabric, so it works with your sari silks and all kinds of different
Oh,
things.
how
Soutache.
wonderful.
Yeah.
You know I'm obsessed with soutache. Watch this space. I wonder if we could do leather
Quick
style soutache.
drying. Yes, definitely. Quick
We've
drying
got to
and
do the
dry
demo because
clear.
we're eating into our leather
We are,
time.
we are. Right,
and
okay.
Dion, our producer's going, this is eating into leather time, stop chatting.
This is
It's
a
true. I'm
really
so sorry,
quick-
jewellery makers.
A quick little demo for you. So we've got one of our lavender beads, and then we've got 2 of the little pearls.
Aren't they lovely, those findings? They're just so pretty, those flowers.
They're so lovely, and the thing is, these are so simple. Look how quickly I'm going to make this. So
You're
I've
just threading it onto a
I'm
head
just threading
pin.
it onto one of the beautiful head pins in the kit, and then I'm going to pop my little flower just to finish it off onto the end there. We've got a bit of excess wire, so I'm going to bend my wire over to a right angle, and I'm just going to trim off just a tiny bit. And I always use my finger as a measurement, so just the width of my finger, which is probably about 1.5 centimetres, something like that. So I've just trimmed that off, and then I'm going to go about 1 centimetre down on my round nose pliers and just turn that to a loop. And then we have a little loop there at the end, which I can then attach to my earring wire. And how I would do that, attaching to my earring wire, is take some flat nose pliers and just open my loop up again, but opening up towards upwards, as though I'm opening a door, and then just pop my earring wire onto there and close it in the opposite direction, so away from me. And voila! See how
Love
quick
it.
and simple.
Love it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Really easy. So if you're a brand new jewellery maker, this is a perfect kit for you. You've got everything in it. Solid sterling silver. I know this sounds mad, but as a new jewellery maker, it is easier to start with sterling silver because it's so much more malleable.
But also it's lovely, and you know, if you're making things for yourself, it's a real treat. If you make it for other people, it's a real selling point, isn't it?
I think so, and I think it'll draw people in.
Yes,
if you've got a
definitely.
little sign that says solid sterling silver, I think it does draw people in. So do think about that as well. Now I know you're piling the questions on, and we are not ignoring you. We're going to have a little question and answer section momentarily. We are also going to have Scotty Too Hottie coming on and giving us a nice little shimmy. We're going to have the lads. The lads are coming on. The lads are coming on to Jewellery Maker today, and they are going to be giving us a fashion show. We're just going to read a quick text message while we're here, just one, and then keep them coming. It's Anne from Spain. Hola.
Oh,
Hola.
Anne, I love Anne in Spain.
Anne, I'm jealous of Anne in Spain.
I know, but we're going to go and stay with her though. She's invited us all.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, I am reading the rest of it. I'm watching from Wales. Oh, Anne, what's happened? As I am visiting my wonderful family. Oh, good, we love wonderful family. Just had to say hello. Hello, Anne, our darling. Oh, we'll say, oh, Anne, hello. And then later we'll be like, hola, and she's back again. And you've got to get this. Hang on a minute. If she's in England, in Wales, sorry, she's going to be going crazy thinking, I'm going to get everything.
She just needs to fill us.
We ship to Spain though, actually,
yes,
don't we?
We do. But she's going to get better postage, isn't she?
Yeah. Do you know what, Anne? Keep interactive with us today. We love that you're jewellery making all the way from Spain and now from Wales. She's a right little globetrotter.
She's a little cosmopolitan girl, isn't she?
I'm very jealous of Anne, and we are coming back with you. Tell us when you're going home, because me and Natalia are going to slip in your suitcase.
Yes.
Now I have got for you coming up after the break, after the Wall of Fame, most beautiful green quartz. Now I'm a little bit obsessed with green, as you know, so we had to slip some in. I know that Dion's got her blues in today's show. We've all got our pearls in. Look at this. Is it the most elegant of the green quartz? Look at the colour.
It's fabulous.
It's like a blue green. It's an antique-y kind of colour. Yeah. That's why I love it.
It's gorgeous.
It's a must-have.
You can't put that in front of me now and then take it away. That's
I'm going to make you make something out of that probably because I love it so much.
That will look fabulous with some of the leather we've got.
Everything's going to look amazing with the leather. Yeah. Do you know what? We love to see what you're up to, and it looks like... Oh, it's 1/4 to Wharf.
I tell you, you smell really good today.
Thank you. You smell good too. You smell all leathery. I like it.
Oh, that can only be a good thing, right?
Yeah, I love the smell of leather. Now, yes, we're weird. It's true. We love seeing your designs right from the very beginning of your jewellery making career. I'm going to call it up until you. I mean, look at the super advanced.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Super advanced. Now, to get involved with us here on the Wall of Fame, it's not just about seeing your jewellery on TV. There's another purpose to it too. You could have, as a runner-up, £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account to spend with us here at Jewellery Maker, and as a winner, £100. All you've got to do is enter. You'll be automatically put into our big tombola, and we will pick you out at random every Wednesday. 2 names at random every Wednesday. So get involved. We want to know right from the beginning. We want to be with you from the beginning. So if you're a brand new Jewellery Maker, get involved with us. Now, Natalia, yours is the first one. And
can I start with this beautiful piece?
Wow!
I need to show you
Look
this
at that
because
agate.
it is something like jewellery heaven. This.
It's so yummy looking. It reminds me of chocolate oranges.
It's gorgeous. And this is from Trudy, and she's in Peterborough.
In Oundle. It's lovely in Oundle.
And she is 109, and she says, encloses this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. The pendant is yellow agate and the bronze wire scrolled around the pendant. It's on a long chain, so it hangs near the belly button. And I'd like to say many thanks to JM for the fab quality wire and the great prices of the large bundles of wire you've done lately. And that is true. We've had a lot of really great wire and a lot of wire artists to inspire, but this is fabulous, and thank you for sharing it. Look how well it goes on me. It's a little bit big, but I quite like.
There's no such thing as too big, Natalia. That's amazing. Now, keep them coming.
Yes,
so neat
fabulous.
Is what I noticed. Trudy, it's gorgeous. And then look at, I love this.
I do, that's very me as well. It's
yeah.
sort of kind of all random and organic and gorgeous.
That's exactly what I love about it. All gorgeously messy and loads of fabulous texture, and it's pearls. Of course it's gorgeous. Number 112 is from Sue Yang. I love Sue's jewellery actually. Sue writes, this is the first time I've used crochet to make this necklace. That's what gives you that sort of sporadic pattern.
Bouncy
crochet.
look. Yeah.
Yes, it's wonderful, so try it. Sheila's really good at that, and she's got some tutorials for you. I was not completely happy with the outcome. I think the tension of the crochet was not quite. Are you mad, Sue Young? This is fabulous. Don't put yourself down too much. I love the pearls, which I purchased from Jewellery Maker a few months ago. Thank you for the inspiration from the Jewellery Maker shows from Sue in London. Sue, fabulous, and you're number 112.
Now this piece has a Victorian look to it, don't you think?
Yes, but it's modern because of the hematite.
Yes, very contemporary looking, but with a Victorian twist. And this is 110. and it's from Lynn Hamilton, and she said this is black hematite and onyx necklace. I tried to copy from a design that Linda made. The photo isn't very good, but the girl I made it for was delighted with it. Thank you so much for all the great bargains that JM give us, and the designers and all the workers on the channel. A big thank you for all your hard work, and look forward to more exciting designs, and look forward to seeing more of your work as well, Lynn. Thank you.
Keep it coming, Lynn. That's just beautiful, and I love that you're giving these as gifts or actually selling them.
Oh,
love
so
this.
pretty.
So pretty. This is so darling buds of May.
It is. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It makes me feel like the photograph's been taken inside a little cottage with lots of yellow roses outside.
1950s style, I think.
Yeah, I love it. I just love this. Number 113, really retro. I really like this a lot. From Kimberly and Surrey. Kimberly writes, please find attached one of my gemstone creations I made with rose quartz carved flowers and plain rounds with rondelle beads in between. After putting it on Facebook, I sold it within half an hour.
Oh, of course.
Oh, well done.
Half an hour, it took that long?
Do you know what? It's so lovely to know that, you know, you can sell things like, and it just gives you that massive confidence boost, doesn't it? Fantastic to see Carol back on our screen. It's lovely to have her in the building as well. Keep up with the amazing bargains from Kimberly in Surrey. Kimberly, keep up with the amazing jewellery. You're number 113.
And then we have 111.
What is
Look at
this?
This is inspired
Paul
by
McClay?
Gemma.
Isn't that fabulous?
This is inspired by Gemma's design the other day, which was amazing. She was just fabulous doing the polymer clay. And this is from Debbie in Salisbury, and she says hello. She says actually hello at JM Towers. After watching Gemma Crow in the designer inspiration, here is my interpretation of the necklace: aquamarine, moss agate gems, wire, polymer clay, all from JM. Love the inspiration shows, and we love you, Debbie. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your triple one there, Debs. Thank you so much for sending in all your pieces. Now, you and I are going to do an about turn.
Are we going in
and
that
we're
way?
going to go this way because we're going to do that gorgeous green quartz. The price on your screen is for your spring blossom. Now, Dion is being absolutely bombarded at the moment with text messages. She can take it no longer. She is going to give you the leather very soon. How many have you had?
Are we
62? 62 people saying, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 62.
I think you need to hurry up then, don't we?
Dion, I told you about teasing. People don't like it. No. I don't think she doesn't get it off me either, because I'm like this. When are we going to do it? I'm like a kid. Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there yet? And she's going, we're here. We're nearly there. She's saying, we are going to give it to you in a sec. We're just waiting for everything. All the I's to be dotted and the T's to be crossed. It will happen soon. No, and we're also waiting for our male model. Believe me, it's going to be worth it. Are they shaving their chests now? I did tell him, didn't I, Natalia? I said, if you're coming on air, you're going to have to wax that chest. So that's what
you did actually say that, and I did think, come on, that's in the line of duty. It's going a bit too far, isn't it?
He did say women like a hairy chest. I went, no, go and get rid. I do like a hairy chest, but okay, on or off, girls, on or off, hairy chest with Scott. Give us a text. Have a look. I mean, my vote would be on, but I think, you know.
I think it'd just be nice to see him actually, you know,
topless.
I didn't want to say that because it's a family show, but you know. Heck.
No, we're talking about men, of course, not women. That would be yucky. Now, we have got for you, look at this. It's a real antique green. Now, this is just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I need them. You need them. They are gorgeous. This is one of my favourite new strands of the year. Now, I had one last night, the beryl that I had last night, I fell in love with. And it had to come with me to the day show, to the night show. Now this, look at, now, is it blue, is it green? It's somewhere perfectly in between, isn't it? Look at the sparkle, look at the clarity. We have, do you know what? It's almost London blue, isn't it? It's just stepping through the door of London blue, but oh, it's a teal colour. Yes, it's perfect for bridesmaids. This is going to make the most insanely gorgeous earrings. I want this. I want this in a big, I want all of it around my neck. Will it fit? I do. I just want, you know when you just see something and think, I have got to have a necklace out of that, and I only want this on the necklace. I don't want anything else. That's what I want to do. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Get down, Shep. Absolutely gorgeous. And I know it doesn't go with what I'm wearing, but I wish it did. I love it. I absolutely love it. Natalia, what would you do with these? Because I'm looking at this now and I'm so in love with it, I know I just need it.
I love those as a necklace, and I'd want to put something in between to space them out so you can really see each individual gemstone and the faceting on it. So I'm thinking that would look beautiful with either a clear quartz round in between or a pearl, you know, a classic.
Yes, okay,
pearl.
I'll allow that. I just don't want to over sauce these though.
No.
I would perhaps I would put the little pearlies in between it. It's very beautiful. There's something quite kind of mermaidial about this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that it's quite mystical, quite magical, fantasy strand, you know. I think there's, Oliver's saying single pendant, antique bronze chain, big seller. And of course Ollie does sell his jewellery on in Birmingham. Now, I'm thinking, now I've got those pink pearls. I bought you large pink pearls last night. Have a look. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. It does just really lifts it, doesn't it? But look at this. Oh my gosh, I've got so many amazing gemstones for you today. I just feel so, oh my gosh. No, but look, I've got something else that you're gonna just go wild. I've got something else. Wait. No. You can almost hear the angels singing, can't you? That wasn't an angelic singing voice. Look at those. I mean, that it has to happen. Absolutely has to happen. Those two together are a marriage made in heaven. They're poetic, they're beautiful, they're magical and mystical and all that's wonderful about the world. I love these. I think there's kind of something, you almost imagine, I just think they're a fantasy strand. They're just beautiful. We see, and I have seen nothing ever like this. Diana's bought two, Jacqueline's bought two, Georgina, Lisa, Diane, Lynn, Charlie, Joanne, Leslie, Susan in Lancashire, Susan in Hampshire, Patricia in Lancashire, Ursula in Yorkshire. I've got Anna in Suffolk, Valerie, and the gorgeous Zena. Zena always shops high end. We're going to give you these wonderful graduated green. I've got to have these. And you know what? They've got this mystic coating that makes them like an antique gilded mirror. I love them. There is something very, very, very vintage about these. Only less than 100 of these were ever made, and you're already on the phone lines. I don't know how much these are. Dion and I make a deal with each other in the mornings not to talk about price tags because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it because Dion always is crazy with her price tags, and I'm like, you can't do that, not to those. So let's see. I'm seeing a lot of multi-buyers, Dion, so I think you're going to go over the top on this one. You are, I thought these were going to be 22, 24. They're only $11.95. You've got to grab these. That's why you're multi-buying. Marion's got two. Diana's got two. Jacqueline's got two. I've got Anonymous buying 3 of these. Elaine's shopping. Antoinette in Belfast is shopping. Less than 50 now left. Less than 100 were ever made. SBRU02, half the stock gone and allocated. In a heartbeat, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Do not miss out on this one. If you don't check out your baskets, you could miss out to a telephone caller. Sarah in the West Midlands, check out your basket. Anita, check out your basket and check out your basket. Jane in Greater Manchester, check out your basket. Charlie and Kent, check out your basket. You can use your debit card or your credit card, and please don't worry. I know you're thinking, I don't want to check my basket out. I want the leather in my basket. I promise you it doesn't work like that. And I know sometimes I think we're going to do it soon. If you don't check your basket out, you're going to miss out on this strand, but we will work out your 1P&P later on. So you check out now, and we won't debit your card until everything goes out the door. So please don't worry. It won't affect your 1P&P if you check out baskets and then come back and buy more. You can put more in your basket later. Bernadine, check out your basket. Julie, check out your basket. Do not, Charlie and Kent, you're going to miss out. We are now limited on this strand. By the way things are going, any second now I'm going to tell you it's a sellout. I've got Lillian buying 2. I've got Sheila in Belfast, Selena. I've got Amanda in Norfolk buying 2 of these. We've got multi-buyers coming left, right and centre. You've got to be quick and check out your basket. Remember, the 1P&P is worked out when we ship, not today, so don't worry. Anita in Essex is buying 2 of these as well. Kathleen in Perthshire, 2 in your basket. Linda in Hampshire, 2 in your basket. Be quick or you could miss out. Jan in Oxfordshire is shopping with us, and you're all multi-buying now. Beryl, Joanne, Leslie, Susan, make sure you are, well done Charlie, you've checked out your basket now. Sylvia in Norfolk shopping. Bernadine still with an unchecked basket. Heather in Middlesex, check your basket out. It looks like this one is about to sell out any second. Here's a cheeky text from Lynette in Carmarthenshire. Scott, what about half and half? Better, I think maybe in a heart shape. You're right, Lynette. We're supposed to be out in the garden today, but as a horsey girl, there's no way I can resist a leather shirt. I know, I'm the same. That's why I was like, I love the smell of leather. And can I just say, Lynette, horsey girl, we've got, and believe me, I've been on about this since I knew it was in the show. We've got a leather hole puncture. Now, you'll know why you need that as a horsey girl. You know how expensive they are in the tack shops? Ring up all your horsey friends and tell them to tune in to Jewellery Maker for the leather show. Not only for that, because they're going to be wanting to put, horses can't what? Talk, no, horsey friends, not the horses. Because we all need leather hole punchers as horsey people. We also need to fix our broken boots with the leather glue. You need everybody on board. I've got everybody from the yard where we are watching today. Here's another one, and it's from Anne again. I'm flying back Tuesday. I can't wait, as I've had some goodies delivered there. You can come and visit anytime. Anne, I'm there. I am there, I'm with you. I'm drinking sangria with you. We are eating yummy Spanish paella. It's happening. It's happening. Who's coming with me to Anne's house?
I'm coming.
Whereabouts is she in Spain again?
I don't know.
Text us back, Anne. Whereabouts are you? We need to know where to get our flight to.
We just heard Spain and we were there, weren't we?
We were there.
Where?
It doesn't matter where.
No.
I don't mind where. Let's go. Let's get leathery in Spain. Let's do that. $11.95. And hello to Anne's family that she's visiting. I bet they're thinking, this Anne is crazy. She comes over, she's watching the Jewellery Maker, and all these Jewellery Makers saying hello. We know her. $11.95 is your price tag. It does look like this one's selling out. Well done. Now, I am going to give to you. We are doing leather soon. She's up to 74 text messages telling her to hurry up. It's happening. And Scott's, is he leaving the hair on? It's going to happen soon too. There is going to be, Scott's arrived. Scott, we've had a bit of a text off about whether you should have shaved or not. Hair on or hair off. Now, he's left it half and half has been suggestions, Scott.
I've got some good leather shears.
Leather shears?
We could shear him, couldn't we?
As though we were a sheep. And then we can make a lovely blanket out of it. No, that's gross.
Put it in resin.
Have a look. Have a look at what I've got for you. Bicones. Now, have you bought the bead loom? Did you get the bead loom?
I did. Do you know, every time it's on, I miss it.
Honestly, Natalia, 300 of those sold out in a heartbeat. And that's going to happen with the leather today, I think.
I love the bead loom.
Now, look. I love rose quartz. So subtle. So look at it next to that aqua.
Well, all you need to do is multi-strand bracelet, put a rose on it.
Exactly. A rose like this, straight on there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
These are great for your beading projects. They're wonderful for beady beads. They're perfect for earrings. If you've got the bead loom, big, lucky you, because Natalia and I are missed out. We're not allowed to try and order things till 2 days after on exclusives. And my goodness gracious me, it's gone. Can't have it. Now, beady, I think, they're not beady beads, are they? But they are bicones, which just knit together beautifully. Look at a cuff bracelet like that. Now, what they're going to add to your jewellery is incredible sparkle. Doesn't it look beautiful just as a cuff bracelet? And you know, you could even do singular stretchies and put them together, or you can loom these. You can actually do the ladder stitch to keep them all together as well. Of course, you can bead loom if you've got one. I tend to bead loom not on my loom because I haven't got one, but on my macrame board. It will work on a macrame board. Look at that sparkle. It's beautiful. Now you're getting 3 strands of bicones. You can see why you need them. Very simple if you're a brand new jewellery maker to make something that looks a bit more quirky than around. Certainly has the sparkle that you want in your jewellery as well. And this is the gemstone of friendship. And it's the gemstone that you would send to your friend. I think if you're missing them, it's supposed to lift your mood and talk about love, the gemstone of love and friendship. Isn't it beautiful? BNGC 80, you've got 3 strands of bicones. Kathleen's bought 2. Well done to you. There's absolutely lots of you on the phone lines. We've got 3 strands for one price tag with a 30-day money-back guarantee here. If you're shopping at just £12.95, that's £4. 33-ish per strand. Incredible Incredible value. This is genuine rose quartz. Think about the facets here. Loads of you there. £4.31. Okay, BNG C80 is your item code. £12.95 for 3 genuine gemstone strands that sparkle. These can make your jewellery look vintage. They can make your jewellery look feminine. Doesn't it go beautifully with the aqua leather? Don't you think you would make this cuff and just put one of the roses in the middle, and that's a bridesmaid cuff? Can you imagine that? I think the bridesmaids would look absolutely stunning. And a very vintage look, but a modern vintage look. BNG C80. Where do you put bicones, Natalia?
I love them like that, you know, with a multi-strand, because they sit together so beautifully, don't you? You see all of the facets, you see the shape of them together. They don't really need much else. They're just so pretty on their own.
I agree with you, because it's about the romance of the colour with rose quartz, isn't it? It is a very romantic colour. 0800 644 655. We are super duper busy. We are going to be launching the leather very, very soon. Dion can't take the pressure. You keep telling her you need it now, you need it now, you need it now. She's going to boil over any second. It's like when you're asking your parents, please can I have some sweets, please can I have some sweets, please can... No, go fine. That's what's going to happen any minute now.
She's going to break. You're going to break, Dion.
Yeah, keep breaking her walls down. Keep hammering in with those text messages. We want it now. When do we want it now? What do we want? Leather. When do we want it now? £12.95. All right. She can take no more. We're going to go to a very quick break. Now, listen, this isn't a break that means you can go and put the kettle on. There's no time for that. Leather is after this.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. On the 25th of February, come join us on Jewellery Maker to see our Mix Up Tuesday show. We're shaking things up and presenting you with a different theme every hour. So it's fast paced and loads to see this Mix Up Tuesday on Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Join guest designer Sarah Elvin and get creating stunning designs in no time with this Kumihimo introductory DVD. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will guide you through a variety of techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
It's time to give you the leather. It's all about the leather launch right now. We have seen a huge sensation hitting the catwalks this year, showing us some of the most sensational designs. I have got with me a whole gallery full of willing models coming in to show us and enjoy this amazing medium. I have the wonderful Ben just here modeling beautiful dog tags, and you can see Ben with his wrist. He's got the cuff on his wrist as well. Now Ben is obviously Ben's a lot younger than I and Natalia, maybe not Natalia, but this is something that Ben is enjoying wearing, and we have all wanted to try these on today. So I'm going to pop on over. I'm going to ask Ben to come on forward and just talk to me, Ben, about why you actually volunteered for this morning.
I did.
And why? Tell me, is this something you would wear as well?
Yeah. I've got lots of leather jackets and whatnot, but I don't actually have any leather accessories because they're quite expensive for what they are, because they're small and quite pricey, normally.
So let's have a look, Ben, at what you're wearing now. You've got this on your wrist. Let's have a manly stance there. Look at that. Have a look. Now, Ben, I think the great thing about leather is that it's for all ages.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it in a ring that's totally different to anything you've worn.
Yeah.
So this is a wonderful medium. And you would go out and actually, you would wear this.
Yeah, definitely. I like them. They're really cool.
You could personalise these by puncturing them with the little. You could actually put some initials in there. I know you've got a band. That would be quite nice with the name of your band. So Natalia, talk to me as well about this brand new craze. Talk to me about leather. Which designers are using leather right now?
Every designer on the catwalks is using leather in some shape or form. And so, you know, you might think, oh, catwalks, I don't want to know about that. If you go on the high street, you're going to see leather or pleather.
What was that you said?
Pleather, which is fake leather. It's a plastic leather.
Pleather?
Which is not what we're doing today. It is pure fashion leather, real leather. So you're going to see it embellished, and I've got some clothes later on to show you that has some leather in it. And so everybody is going to want to include leather designs, and leather jewellery tends to be very expensive. So let's make our own. Let's embellish existing pieces of jewellery, which is what I did with the dog tags. I bought those in a men's shop. And then I just put leather onto them. I've got fantastic glue that will glue the leather to metal and other materials. So the sky's the limit today. So hopefully you're going to love it. We're
going to see so many different designs, and everybody wants to model. I've got the next model coming on in. Her name's Laura Binding. You may or may not know her, but in you come, Laura, and talk to me about exactly. In you come. Come on, get onto the catwalk. Now, Laura, you've got the hair accessory in right now. Natalia, talk to me about that. If you just, there we go, keep nice and still so that we can get that. There we go.
Now, Laura Binding, the mistress of wire. I made this leather flower, and Laura has wired it herself to a hairband, and look how beautiful it looks. It looks particularly good with your hair, doesn't it? Your hair colour. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And then Laura's got a stunning necklace on here, almost like a little tulip design. So we've seen the masculine, we're seeing the feminine. Now, as a jewellery maker, Laura, now we've spoken to Ben, who is a lovely youngster. Let me just, I'm just moving this one here so that we can see Laura a bit better. Now, Laura, as a jewellery maker, talk to me about this medium.
Well, it's got so much versatility, hasn't it? And so much opportunity that you can really incorporate it and mix it with other mediums as well. We were saying this, weren't we? How you wouldn't look at it and think it was leather.
Exactly, and I think, you know what, I just love it. You as a jewellery maker this morning were really excited. You've called this your ring.
It is my ring.
I beg to differ, and so does Dion. There's a lot of fights over this morning. We're all really excited, actually. I think it's a very easy medium to use, and I think this is a big, because you've got your complex with your wire. You do complex work. Let's not make any bones about it. But you like this because you were saying it's very malleable, very easy this morning, and that's something that you can incorporate with your wire?
Yeah, definitely. I think you could mix it together and you could sort of, it would then complement each other. And it's, again, it's like you say, it's unisex, because you can do lots of men's jewellery with it. And the colours are really beautiful as well. So hence why we're all arguing over that lovely ring.
Now, you're going to leave that on, I'm being told, but you're not allowed the ring, says my producer. And I'm going to invite the next model in. Thank you so much, Laura. Now, we are talking about every different kind of jewellery maker, everybody, whether you are crafty or not. And I welcome a jewellery... Oh, nice choice.
Absolutely.
What's your name?
Helen.
Hello, Helen. Now, you're next door and you're doing Laura Binding's course. Now, we were all very excited this morning. It's not a normal day at Jewellery Maker. I don't know if you've been here before or not.
I have, yes.
So you'll know that this is a very hyped up day today. Tell me about what drew your eye about this.
The structure and also the colour, definitely. The cerise pink is absolutely stunning, and also the turquoise, which would have gone with my top.
Oh, what, this turquoise?
Yes,
Are you after
that's
this
my
one
ring.
as well?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Did you know what? There's going to be a scrum.
I know what they started here.
Look what
Turf war. The war of the roses. The war of the roses.
It is the War of the Roses. Now, everybody is loving this medium. I know that all the ladies in on the workshop today are loving it. Is this something you're going to have a go at?
Absolutely, yes. I'm going to book on Natalia's workshop for it.
You heard it here first. So we're all very excited. Thank you so much, Helen. I'm going to ask you to move that way towards Lady Binding, and I am going to another ring. Hello, what's your name?
Sheena.
Sheena, hi. I know that you buy a lot from Jewellery Maker, because I see your name coming up a lot. Now, Sheena, you've been jewellery making a while, have you?
I have, yes.
Have you worked with leather before?
I haven't, but what I found fascinating was you were talking about having sort of leather, pretend leather.
Yeah.
So it would be suitable for vegetarians.
Yeah, we are going to incorporate that medium into at some point.
Yeah, this is real leather.
This one's real leather. We're talking about real leather as well. Very easy to use. It's so soft,
it is.
isn't it?
It's really, really lovely. I mean, you know, you wouldn't worry about hitting the grandchildren with this.
Scratching them when you're picking them up.
It's really fantastic.
Absolutely beautiful. Is this going to be something you're going to have a go at?
Oh yes, I like to try everything new.
So if you are like Sheena and you like to try everything new, then keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much, Sheena. And now, he's in, he's here. It's Scotty. Too hotty, everybody. Woo! Who needs Kate Moss? Because we have got
music.
Look at him. We need some sexy music, please. Sing, Cass. Go on, do that thing you do.
I'm
now,
sexy and I know it.
I'm too sexy for this leather. Look at now. Do that manly pose you did earlier. This is what sends all the girls wild. Look at this man.
This is what I had in mind when I was making this. It was a really tough job, thinking of Scott and making this.
Oh, how did you concentrate?
Oh,
Put
it
the
was very
arm back.
difficult.
Look all posy. Do that thing you did on the magazine. Do that face. Look at him.
It was a one-of-a-kind face. I don't think I can do it again. It was just a one-off. It was a pure one-off.
Now you do wear leather, and actually let's have a look at your other wrist. You are a jewellery wearer anyway. You like your watches, you like having your little bits of... Now you've also got the leather tag here. Let's see, sorry, I think I bagged my microphone then, didn't I? Now Scott, talk to me. Is this something you would genuinely wear?
I actually would, yeah, I really would. When I first thought about it, it wasn't something I thought I would, but now seeing everything, it's come together fantastically. Yeah, I really would. Yeah, it's really nice.
So would you therefore say this is one of the most widely stretched mediums in terms of who can wear it? I think we have seen all different age groups, both men and women. Would you say it's one of the most versatile mediums we've got?
Yeah, definitely. And with the process that we're going through as well, this is just the first step of it. So there's Natalia will explain later on. There's so many different levels we're going through with everything. So yeah, it should be great.
So awesome. There's more to come.
There sure is. Yeah, there sure is. I'm sure Natalia will explain.
today is just the start of it. If you'd like to see more of Scott, then please keep texting us through if you'd like him to model more. Then I've got, are you coming in, Cass? What have you got? I haven't seen that. So we're going to ask you to exit that way. Thank you. Go back to your screaming fans, and in comes our very own Cass.
Isn't
Cass,
she beautiful?
she's gorgeous and she looks amazing, and she's going to see Beyonce tomorrow, and she's going to be wearing
She's looking
this.
very Beyonce with that necklace on.
Look at that. Where's the is this leather here?
This is leather. I'm sorry, Kathy, I'm going to talk over you because you look stunning in this. And this is actually a piece of leather set into a pendant blank, and then just with our clear resin poured over the top of it. And I've decorated the brown leather with some of the metallic foils, you know, the Lisa Pavelka ones.
Yeah.
And then our gemstones.
Cass, how do you feel about all of this different jewellery, the versatility? We've all had fights this morning, not necessarily you because you're the calmest person in here, but you have been like, I'd like that, I'd like that. You love it, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be taking this home with me. And,
will you be wearing it to the Beyonce concert tomorrow?
Yes. And I love red, and it goes really well with my outfit. And I love pearls as well, so yeah, it's a very nice piece.
We are going to be launching your kit in a minute, do not worry. Now, I don't know if you can quickly go and switch over with Kerry, who's got some rings on that I want to show you that are gorgeous. Kerry, our camera woman, has got some rings. Thank you, Cass, my darling. Keep the text messages coming. Really, really keep those text messages coming, because, Ryan, you know your girlfriend. We know what your girlfriend's like. She's going to be demanding this. She's going to be demanding it. Now, hello, Kerry. Kerry is our camera girl, and Kerry is wearing the most beautiful, actually you've stacked up because these are two.
Yeah. Yes. She's got beautiful fingers.
She's got really dainty fingers,
Very
look.
modern.
Look, these are two. How do you feel about leather, Kerry? Because you're one of the youngest people in this studio.
I love these. I would want one in the blue as well, please.
Everybody wants the blue today. We don't want to be bluest today.
Well, you know me, I'd wear these two together. I love these colours together. I think they've got almost like that little vintage feel. I'm very, very excited. We're getting people asking where Scott got his t-shirt from. A lot of you are sending love in for Ben. We'll give you information on how to download his latest single, because Ben is in a band. You can do that on YouTube. Thank you, Kerry, my darling. We will get Oliver in here at some point as well. So do you think we ought to get on with it?
I think we really should.
Should we get on with it? I'm going to give you that. And we're going to get on with it. Get yourself on the phone lines now, because there are so many of you buzzing. We have received over 70 text messages demanding that our producer gets on with it. So here we go. I'm going to give you exclusive to Jewellery Maker the whole entire leather kit, including a step-by-step DVD. Now this DVD is put together from the very basics. This is if you're like me, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to do it, I don't know what the tools are, this is the DVD that you want. Leather Jewellery Basics, and we have 5 different sections. Have a little look at a couple of those sections. We start off with the introduction. We make a leather ring, and that's the leather ring in. Oh, this is the ring that's caused all that commotion. We also make a leather cufflinks, leather earrings, and a leather necklace. I'm wearing those little beauties in my ear right now. Leather, really easy. Don't worry, you're going to get the leather shears. You're going to get the DVD cufflinks. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Look at that. All yours, step by step, a whole hour with Natalia. Now, to my horsey friends as well as my Jewellery Maker friends, leather glue. To my girlfriends whose leather shoes do come undone, leather glue. This isn't any leather glue. This is exclusive to Jewellery Maker, not available anywhere else in the world. Natalia Coleman's leather glue, put together specifically for this medium, for you, the Jewellery Maker. Now remember, you cannot get this glue anywhere else in the world right now. This is a world exclusive launch. Natalia's leather glue and the leather DVD, never been seen before. You've got to be quick if you want this. You need to be on the phones now. I'm also going to give to you the leather hole puncture. Now these are invaluable for a million different reasons in my house, but they are going to be invaluable for you making your pieces. You can put your eyelets in between there, and I've got a whole bag of those as well for you. You have got and these are all wonderful leather specific findings that you get here, your little eyelets there as well. Natalia's going to talk us through all of this, so do not worry. This is the most amazing starter kit. Now, Natalia, you've got your little tool here. Talk to me about what this will do.
Which one is that one? Sorry?
It's the little tubey thing.
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, I believe in the kit we have some poppers. So when we saw the guys modelling, brilliant, press studs. When we saw the guys modelling the cuffs, that is what you use to press them together. So it's a setting tool.
Wow! And then what about this, Natalia? It looks like a shoehorn, but it isn't.
Yes, it does look like a shoehorn. That's actually called a bone folder. So for those of you who already work with leather or who've done bookbinding, it's a tool that it goes back centuries, and that you use it to crease leather.
Ooh.
So basically, you'll use it with the fashion leather we're launching today, and then as we introduce more leathers into the range, there are lots of different types of leather that we can make jewellery with. You'll start to use it, and it will become an invaluable tool.
I've got two more things. What is this?
That is called a Sam Brown stud. I don't know who Sam
Brown stud?
I don't know who Sam Brown was.
He was a stud.
Or it might be a woman, I don't know. But basically, it's a little stud that you screw in to attach to a cuff or a necklace. It's another way of pressing two pieces of leather together.
And what about this tool here, Natalia? It's like a little, it's got ruched edges, rough edges, and it's flat. What does this do?
That goes with setting the press studs. So one side is curved because one side of the press stud is curved and then the other one is flat. So you use it with your little setting tool, the long metal tool.
Now you're also getting your leather shears. So these are important because they are specifically for cutting leather. So you get that clean line, that clean edge. They go through like butter beautifully. If you try and use others, it will pucker the leather. These are leather specific. Remember, exclusive to Jewellery Maker, Natalia's leather glue. Really wonderful quality. The bind that you get is second to none, and it has been put together specifically for your leather jewellery. You also get 3 sheets of genuine, the softest leather, and I promise you, oh my gosh, you can make a pair of gloves out of this. It's that soft. Unbelievably beautiful quality leather. Now again, as a horsey girl, I deal with leather every day, and I can tell you, quality leather makes a difference. And I promise you, with my hand on my heart, you can see the quality of this leather. It's amazing quality, Natalia.
It's beautiful quality. And can I just talk to you about the leather, Jenny? That all leathers are not equal. So one of the hardest things that I found when I started working with leather about 6 months ago, I trained with a handbag designer in London. She's very well known, and she used the finest leather, and I thought, this is the stuff that we need to be making jewellery with.
Yeah.
So I started to try and find the leather, and all I could do was find offcuts of it that, say, handbag makers or people in fashion had used, and there were little bits left. But I wanted sheets that weren't marked. I wanted something that, you know, when I made my jewellery, you didn't see lots of scratches and
or chalk marks on the reverse.
Absolutely. And so what Hannah Roxbury, our buyer, did was she approached it. So this is British leather, and
that makes a big difference, I tell you, as well.
Talk to them about actually cutting these foot square pieces, having them dyed in the colours that are the up to the minute colours of the season. So we'll be updating every 6 months, having the highest fashion colours so that they go with all of our gemstones and the colours that people are wearing, and that there are no marks on these, so you get a perfect piece of leather.
And that is exactly what you've got. Now, I can vouch for the quality of this leather. To have English leather or Great British leather, it is something you look for. Italian leather and English leather are 2 things that you look for in leather when you're buying quality. That is exactly what you've got here. The softest leather, absolutely beautifully put together, and wonderful colours as well. You've got the chocolate, the navy, and you get the, what were you calling this colour again?
That was Radiant Orchid. So
Radiant
this is like
Orchid.
the neutral tones, and you'll see how beautiful they are together, because they all work and they're just up to the minute fashion wise.
I've got to let everybody know, I'm so sorry, I've been talking and talking, already 100 of this has gone on the website, so let's make it fair to everybody who's shopping on the phone lines. Let me talk you through exactly what you've got, absolutely everything that you need. Now remember, this is exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot get this kit anywhere else in the world. The Jewellery Maker Leather Jewellery DVD, Natalia Coleman's Leather glue, specifically formulated for leather and fabric. It bonds leather to leather and other surfaces. It's non-toxic and it dries clear. And remember, that is leather Jewellery Maker specific, and is brought to you by the wonderful Natalia Coleman, branded by a wonderful guest designer that you get to see and talk to and interact with on a daily basis. You've got the leather hole punch with the different sizes in there as well. Really easy to use, just a pinch. That will go through the thickest leather and the thinnest leather. And those alone, I was talking to Natalia earlier, I see these for a lot of money in the tack shops, just on a basis where I want a whole punch of things into our leather, and they're expensive. Now you've also got the leather shears. You have got so much for your money. You've got absolutely everything that you need. Something to crease your leather, the tool to do that. You've got the little pushers, the little fasteners. You have got the Sam Brown button as well. You have got also your tool to enable you to push the fasteners into your leather, and then I've got another tool for you to do that as well. So you need all of these elements to get going. You've got absolutely everything that you need to get going. Now just remember how expensive a pair of leather gloves is. You've got 3 wonderful blanks of leather, and these are large blanks of quality British leather.
And all of the jewellery that you're seeing today, there's a lot of it, is all made from those 3 and the top-up pack. So everything, and I have a whole load of them sitting on my desk here that I haven't finished yet.
You need to be on the phone lines. This is going to stretch so far. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can use your credit card or your debit card, and you know what? I think this price is amazingly unbeatable. Exclusive to Jewellery Maker at £89.95. Do use your credit cards if you want to. £89.95, and over 130 of these have gone and been allocated. Exclusive to us here at Jewellery Maker, 0800 644 655. We think at the rate that this is going, we are heading for a sellout this morning. Trisha and Barbara and Marilyn Anonymous from Buckinghamshire. Good morning, Diane and Gillian, Jenny from Notts, Jacqueline from Lanarkshire, Anonymous in Kent and London. Selena's shopping with us. Angela's shopping with us. Anna Luza is shopping with us. Sheila, Tracy, Pat, Hilary, Anne, Arlene, Judith, Gillian and Marie, Anonymous in Norfolk and Nottinghamshire. Nina and Doris are shopping with us as well. I have got so many of you. Now you do need to check out your baskets. Exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot buy this kit outside of Jewellery Maker. We are going to have the more advanced Natalia Coleman DVD coming up for you later on. This is for your basic jewellery making. You will get to learn 5 different techniques. Let's go on over to Natalia. Let's talk about the quality of the leather. Let's talk about a brand new technique. Let's talk about a new crafty technique that isn't just for your jewellery. It's also for all of your other crafty hobbies and habits as well. You can create some of the most versatile pieces of jewellery, the most fashionable pieces of jewellery, maybe your biggest sellers to date. Remember, we're talking about British leather, which is really, really outstanding quality. That's what we're talking about. If you've got Italian leather or English leather, you know you've got some of the highest quality. And let's talk about the tools here, Natalia. The quality of the tools are exceptional.
Well, the hole puncher is basically, you're just going to be using this all the time. And like you were saying, you know, sometimes at home there are things that you want to do. You want to put an extra hole in a belt, you know, you've got that. And this is, it's heavy duty, it's heavyweight, really easy to use. What you do is you turn the dial
these are simple to use.
To the size of the hole that you want. If you haven't cut a big enough hole, you simply move it on and go to a bigger hole. So it kind of goes in reverse order. What you have to do is you have to be careful. When you're cutting the leather, you get little bits of leather stuck in there, so you just get yourself a little pointed tool and then push it through.
And push it out. A hair grip would be fine.
Yeah, anything with a pointed end.
That happens a lot with hole punchers, because I do stirrups and flash bands with mine a lot. And Mia, we need one of these. I can't find mine. Someone's stolen it.
Yeah. So
honestly,
great. Really, really essential tool. And then you have your shears. And they are very sharp, so they stay together very well. So when you're storing them, you know you can be safe that they're actually going to be like that, and when you get them out of the box, they're not going to flip open.
They make a huge difference, Natalia. Quality tools like this, you don't want to pucker your leather, and that's what will happen if you use regular scissors.
I know, that's the thing, and so don't do that. Don't use these for anything else either. Don't cut paper with them because you're thinking, oh, this is wonderful.
Blunt them. You don't want to do that.
Keep them for this. And they, like you said, they just cut through the leather so beautifully and easily. And actually, when we go on to, we're going to have further launches of other leathers, like vegetable tan leather, which I can show you a sneaky peek of later on. These will cut through that beautifully as well. So we're setting you up for a hobby that you're going to move on with. We want to take you on a journey with it.
It is going to get, this is just the start of the journey. We ask all that you do is just buy your starter kit, ready. And then, of course, this is going to be your largest investment, isn't it, Natalia? And then all the little additions, the top-up leathers and the little extras are going to be something that you are just going to adore. Talk to me about your journey with leather, Natalia, because you, of course, we're going to look at your jewellery while you talk us through your journey, because we do know you as our clay expert. And you love your quirky designer looks. You're very much a dedicated follower of fashion. But talk to me about why you chose leather.
Well, I've always loved leather as a media, and I've wanted to make leather jewellery for a long time because I'm really interested in textiles. We've often talked about this, haven't we? I was teaching in America in Philadelphia at Beadfest last summer in August. And I was walking around Beadfest after one of my classes, and there was one stand that was selling leathers that you could actually make into jewellery. It wasn't very imaginative, but it was rammed. And I was on there buying stuff. I spent a small fortune, and I didn't get many ideas from it, I have to say. And then I started researching and thinking, where can I go to buy books about making leather jewellery? Where can I get a DVD? Nothing. And I thought, you know, leather's big on the catwalks. Leather's big in terms of fashion jewellery.
For years,
I have
Natalia.
a mood board, actually. Let me just find my little mood board, because you know I'm always coming in with my mood boards. It's actually on the back of that one over there. Maybe
I'll go and grab that for you now. But keep talking to us about this incredible medium.
I'm always keeping an eye on the jewellery trends to see what's coming up. And the thing about Jewellery Maker TV is we want to be the one-stop shop for you all. So if there's going to be a new jewellery trend and a new fashion trend, we want to be at the cutting edge of it. And so if you just turn that one around, Jenny, these are some of the images that I'm seeing time and time again. I'm seeing the cut bangles, I'm seeing the suede covering here. I'm seeing tassels on everything, so you can use them as handbag charms, you can use them as necklaces, and you can see that the cuffs are a really, really big thing. But it's about the colour of leather. It's where can you actually go? You can find leathers in beige and black,
and that's about it.
But where can you go for high fashion colour in exceptional quality? And so I went to see Paula, and I just said, we need to do this. And she was right with it. The minute she saw it, she just said, yes, we need to do it too. So here we are, and this is like a 6-month process of sourcing, planning, doing this right, so that we could give you lots of I don't know, but a bit more vision about what's possible with it, rather than just a couple of ideas.
Now, you've put together some exclusive products to go with this. Talk to me about the glue. Why did you feel the need to put glue together? Is it not available anywhere else? Now, this is exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot get this on any other shopping channel, on any other website, on any other auction site. It is not available anywhere outside of Jewellery Maker. We are exclusively stocking this leather glue, Natalia.
Well, I needed to get a glue that would flex with the leather. I needed one that dried clear. I wanted one that dried quickly, but that I was also able to reposition pieces if I wasn't quite sure how I wanted them to be whilst I was working with the leather. I wanted to be able to use it with fabrics, with sari silk. You know how I love my fabrics. And I thought, I can't really find a glue that will do all of those things. It was important to me, because I work with metals, precious metals. I wanted to be able to add my leather to the precious metals. So I talked to lots of glue manufacturers, and they sent me samples. It was important to me that it was manufactured in the UK, so this is made in Wales. And so that's how I do things. I want to support business in the UK, and so this is the result of 6 months of kind of looking around, experimenting.
I love the idea of you in your lab coat with your goggles on, testing glues. And this is so important. This glue is being manufactured in Wales, so everything is done in Great Britain. We've got great British leather. We have got wonderful glue, Welsh glue. This is incredible. I love this. Now we're getting questions, Natalia. How far will my starter kit go? How many rings can I make from that starter kit?
Okay. So basically, let me just show you. Could you bring a whole
I'm
piece
going to go
of
and grab it for you.
Things I've cut into everything. So
where's it gone? I need my starter kit, but I have got the different colours for you.
The colours of leather. So we can see the sheets of a foot square. leather.
So I've got it here for you. Right, so let's start with the orchid.
So basically, I'm just going to get my template that I used for the rings.
So you've got absolutely, you've got a big square here. What's the absolute measurement of that? And you've got the suede on the other side.
That's a foot square.
That's 1 foot squared. Yeah. So if you were to make a ring like mine here.
So this is the template that I use. So you need 4 of those to make the ring.
So this is the heart. I need the heart template, do I? Do I?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to show us this in a minute. So you just need 4?
Yeah.
So this is 1. So how you get absolutely loads of these rings?
So I don't know. I mean, I reckon, what, could you make about 20, 30 rings with that?
Oh my gosh, easily. And then you're going to get the little scrappy bits as well and use up those. Let's see.
Throw them away. Keep everything.
Keep everything. Now we want to get cracking and see exactly how this works, but you will get absolutely stacks and stacks, and that is just from one sheet. So we're thinking, what, 3, 6, 90 rings out of this?
Yeah, easily.
About 90. So you've got absolutely loads. And if you sell those rings, you're not going to sell them for less than £1. But if you sell them for £1, they're going to be, what, £5, £6, £7 each at least.
Leather. I mean, if you look around, do a price comparison. Go out there, look at leather jewellery. How much are people charging for it? Because it's a prestige product. There isn't a lot of beautiful handmade jewellery in leather around, so you're at the cutting edge of something. It's kind of the start of this, and we want to be the ones that are pioneers for it. That's how I see us, as going out there and offering this, because, and you've seen, everybody loves it because there's something for everybody.
Well, you can see on our screens right now, and I do have to let you know that this is now gone limited, so you have to be quick. I've got unchecked baskets. We do have queues on the phone lines there. If we'll get going, and I will read out the text message. Do text us in. Sharon has texted in from the West Midlands saying, I'm loving the leather. Will there be future workshop dates soon? I can't make the March date. Shona from Moseley in Birmingham.
There will be, yes. We're planning them in, and we're not just doing the fashion leather workshop. We're going to do other workshops. We've got lots and lots of ideas for you.
Loads. We're going to see the classic designs, and don't forget, leather has been a medium that's been used for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, probably thousands of years.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do I start if I want to make something gorgeous?
If we want to make a ring like this or a necklace, let me actually bring, because I've got a couple of examples of this little brooch. So if you want to have something that's smaller scale, because I'm big chunky scale. That's how I roll.
Sometimes there's a time and place for for delicate.
Yes, and then if I could get Cassie to bring over the roses necklace that's on your desk.
Okay,
that would be great.
Fantastic. She will do it.
The roses one, the orange one, please, Cassie. Thank you.
At $89.95, I've got to let you know we are limited in stock. Hundreds have gone. How many have we got left here? We had lots of this. Have a look. How many? 309 have sold.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable. Look at that. Now make sure you are checking out your basket. Hundreds of these have sold. I've got Anne in Gloss, actually Anne in Winchcombe by the looks of your postcode. Hazel, I'm not stalking you. Hazel Shopping Pool. Julie, you've got to check out baskets. You can create so much. At $89.95, you have got a very inexpensive starter kit, I think, for what you get for your money. Remember, everything has been put together. Great British materials here and exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot buy this anywhere else.
Did you have my heart template?
I do have a heart template.
Shall I demonstrate how to make this rose? Because
Absolutely.
It's so easy and it's beautiful and it can be adapted in so many ways. So
let's
kick off with it. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit of this leather, but I'm still going strong with it. Look how much I've got.
You made loads of rings out of this. We've all got that. And you made the earrings that I'm wearing.
I made necklaces. It's
you
kind of, I can't stop myself. I'm so obsessed with making things. I keep waking up in the middle of the night with ideas. So what I've done is I've cut out quite a fat heart shape. So you could get different heart shapes. You can get quite a kind of elongated heart. So you want a chunky one.
Plump heart.
A plump heart. And depending on the size of the heart, you're going to get a bigger rose shape. So you choose how big you want it. And I'm just using a ballpoint pen, supplied by Laura Binding very kindly, to draw on my leather around this heart shape. And so I would have 4 of these, or if you want a bigger, plumper rose, you can cut more. And just to show you, I'm using the leather shears to cut around this, and because I've used the pen, I want to make sure that I cut just inside the line so we don't see that line.
But it's going to be on the reverse anyway, the bit that you see,
well,
is it?
You see, we've
got
no,
because you do see a little bit. Oh yeah, I can see. Yes.
Can you see that? So can you see I've just cut a little margin, a tiny margin, And all of these pieces, don't chuck any of it away, because you will come up with different ways of actually using the leather, which I'm going to show you in a wee while what to do with that. So just cutting around my little heart shape, and I've actually cut some other shapes out just to save time, because we want to get on with showing you ideas here. So there's my heart. So we've got some of these leathers have a much darker suede side, so they can be used on the suede side, but then equally, in like the purple one, it's a very kind of lilac colour, but I like that.
So do I. I love that variant of the shades. I think it's lovely.
It dimension, doesn't it?
Beautiful with amethyst, that would be, Oliver's just suggested. And he's it's funny that these are hearts, because I never would have thought you'd made this up with hearts. So you, and so actually Dion's saying, I told her to do the flower, I wanted another flower. And she is, Dion.
I'm doing it. See how Dion's as told?
Yes, very I know, you can't mess with Dion, she's very cross.
You can see this is the smooth leather side, and then we've got the suede. So you can use that to your advantage. So then I'm going to bring my glue in, and you'll see what you've got here is you've got the applicator at the top. So all I did was I just snipped that off, and you've got different stages of the applicator, so you can snip down as much as you want to. Have a very fine bit extruded from there, or if you want it, you know, lots of glue, then you can cut right down to there. And then on the side of it, this is the hardest thing to do today. This is the little nozzle that just keeps it from the glue from drying out.
Okay, great.
So in between applications, always make sure that you pop that on top.
This is safe for kids to use, this glue? Is it really?
It is. It's non-toxic. Yeah, that was
Okay.
really important to me, because and it doesn't smell. It just has a
It
really
doesn't
nice,
actually, I can vouch for
mild
that.
smell.
You know I've got a nose for smell. The leather smells amazing.
And then what I've got is I've just got an ordinary paintbrush.
Just a normal one, it doesn't have to be all arty.
It doesn't have, in fact, it's scruffier better, because you know
You're
you're going to get glue on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to start by my centre of my rose I'm going to have as the smooth side. So whichever side you start curling is the one that you will see when you look inside the rose. So bear that in mind. So I'll start by applying, I'm just getting this glue going, and just a teeny amount of glue. And you'll see how far this glue will stretch, because I'm using such fine amounts. So I'm just
wait, hang on, that's never enough.
Yeah. Well, we're going to use a little bit more. So I'm going to start curling my rose up. This is the centre bit.
Now I'm just getting a question from Sissy in Texas. Hello Sissy, my love. She's saying, can you use disappearing fabric pen on this leather when tracing a design so no ink shows?
I haven't tried, Sissy. So maybe you could try for us and give us a shout.
So it disappears, the ink on the leather?
Yeah,
I'd have thought that would have been all right.
I would have thought so. I think on the suede side it might not, because you've got the roughness of the surface, but definitely on the smooth side it might work.
Oh, okay, and you won't worry because it disappears?
Yes, yeah.
So it won't matter if you're doing it. I think it will work. I've got another one from Ramadevi, who says, can you glue copper and silver clay together to leather?
Yes, you can. You can.
With this glue?
Yes. It will bond to metal.
I'm going to show you what polymer clay?
Polymer clay as well, it'll be beautiful.
Sorry silk?
Yes, all of
mesh,
that.
everything?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
And I want to see what you've been gluing it to. I want to know how far this glue's going. Be my little
I'm thinking if you can stick it onto leather, you can put it on dog collars, cat collars. Oh my gosh, you can make your own pet collar range.
I have a dog in my living room, not a real dog.
Yeah.
But it's a model dog from a shop window. And I need to make a collar for my dog in this beautiful colours.
I love it. You could make your own dog collars. If you've got just a plain old boring belt, you can stick this leather to your plain old boring belt. Do you know how expensive, well, you know how expensive quality belts are with gorgeous embellishments. My goodness me, the possibilities are endless. You can stick these to, you know I'm going to say it, your leather saddles. We had a text message in earlier. You could put your own, and we all know things go missing, so you could make your own little tags and stick things on. Amazing. On shoes.
Yeah, embellishments for shoes. Anyway, I'm going to carry on before the glue dries.
You carry on, you carry on.
So what I've got is I've got a little cone shape, so that's where I've started off. And then I've applied, so I want the reverse side to be showing. So I've got the suede side showing. And then I'm just going to place that where I've got my join. I'm going to place that point side down
over the join,
and then just wrap that around quite tightly.
It makes sense. Can I learn this technique on the DVD that comes with my...
No, what I'm showing today are things that aren't on the DVD. So you're not going to get the DVD and think, well, I've seen all that on TV.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is new stuff. This
Thank
is all
you.
new, and it's not on my own DVD either. So this is exclusive to Jewellery Maker today. So then what you do is you just curl those petals back. So can you see it's starting to look? Oops. Starting to look
I
like
love
a rose.
it. Actually, that looks nice like that.
Just a little, yeah.
Please don't forget you can YouTube this show afterwards. So if you're thinking, hang on a minute, this is an exclusive technique. This technique is not on either DVD. It's exclusive to today's show. The word for sure today is exclusive. We will be repeating it on our YouTube channel. Do subscribe to that. Tina in Yorkshire is saying, hi Natalia and Jenny, I'm loving the show, but would love to know how you make the band rings, please, from Tina and Cuddles. Now those band rings, I think, are the ones that Kerry modelled for us.
Kerry modelled those. Now those are really simple, Tina. So can you see, I just, wherever my join is, I put my next piece on.
Layering and layering and layering.
What I did was I bought some ring blanks. So just blank rings, you can get them everywhere. If you look on the high street, they're really cheap. So this is a copper and bronze one that I've got, and I just cut a strip of leather, put some glue onto the leather, and then stuck them onto the ring.
What, is that simple?
It's that simple, yeah.
There we go. Tina, that's probably the easiest thing you can do with leather, and quite an affordable way of doing it as well. Your whole starter kit, you've got to get this. By the way, it is about to go limited, £89.95, PIGC43. Judging by the amount that's gone already, I don't think this is going to last for the live show. We do have lots of top-up bundles for you as well throughout the day today. I'm going to give you the 3 colours now while Natalia presses on. You watch Natalia, and I'm going to give you... I'm just being told some sad news in my ear that we've only got 85 of these. This has got that colour in it that everybody loves.
Oh, wow.
Smells it. This is your Dion. That's my colour. All right, Dion, simmer down, love. Now let's have a look at the jewellery that you can create with this top-up bundle. I've got the orange roses. Natalia's working really hard at the moment, layering and layering and layering. You can make the orange roses. If you do anything that we haven't seen already, please stop me in my tracks.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, she is doing something. Hang on, what are you doing now?
So I'm finished now. Okay.
What did you just do with your fingers?
I just pulled, I attached the last one, and then I'm just pulling the petals back so that it looks like a rose.
That is going to look so beautiful.
And you've got the 3-dimensional quality of it because you've got the mixture of the different textures.
Did you cut the end off that?
I cut the end off to attach it to the ring. So we have, I believe we've got some ring blanks that we can use to attach the leather
Coming up later.
Coming up later. The other thing is, I just wanted to show you adding something through the centre. So we've got our rose on the necklace here. With
oh yeah, and then you
thread.
haven't cut the end off that one.
No, so I've kept that as a kind of rose in full. So I'm just, this is 0.6 wire. You could use whatever gauge of wire you want to. I'm just pushing that through the centre of the rose.
And you've done that afterwards, not before?
You can do it before, you can do it after, but look, it goes through quite easily. And then you can make yourself a wrapped loop on the end of there, or you could push your beading thread through. And Jenny is currently swaddling herself in leather and snorting it. You're funny.
Oh gosh, now I've just got to, just before you do this, Natalia, everybody wants this and it looks like it might sell out.
Okay, we need to give them what they want,
we've got to give you what you want. You've got that blue, you have got that fuchsia, and you have got that raw sienna. Look at that, absolutely beautiful quality, great British leather. 3 of your 1 foot blanks for £34.95. Could this be a major profit? This looks like it's going to sell out $34.95. Oh my gosh, you are absolutely lighting. Now there's a queue on the phone lines. There is a queue. It's a free phone number if you're dialing from the UK, and it's a landline. Do shop online from any country that we ship to. You can check online, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Make sure you stay there. Make sure you stay there. The value, now you see the incredible value of our starter kit. The leather on its own is $34.95, and you're paying just $89.95 for the whole kit and caboodle today. $34, the value of that starter kit. We're going to put it on the bottom of your screen right now. Exeter JG C35. It looks like this one's going to sell out any second. Jenny, Leslie, Alison, you've got to check your baskets out. It's gone. It's sold out. Woohoo!
You're going to love that. Do you know, congratulations to everybody who's got that, because It's the most fun I've had making jewellery in years.
I just want to take this home. I love it. I'd make a cushion out of this. It's that soft.
Do you know when I found silver clay, I felt almost fulfilled, like there was a little hole in my life that got filled up. And I felt as though it was the medium that really spoke to me. I haven't felt this excited about a jewellery making medium in years, I tell you. It was just like when I discovered silver clay. It's that exciting.
And now you get to discover for yourself the wonder of the leather starter kit. Now I've got to let you know, those colours, the colour swatches have gone. The 1 foot colours have gone in their leather. They've sold out today. $89.95. This wonderful kit is exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot get this kit anywhere outside of Jewellery Maker. I talked to you about the step-by-step leather jewellery DVD. It's now gone limited. It is an hour long, this DVD, and there are 5 different sections, including the introduction to show you how to make a leather ring. You can do the leather cufflinks, the earrings, and the necklace. I'm wearing the earrings that you get to do on the kit. So let's show you the earrings that are in my ears. I'm wearing those now. Aren't they beautiful?
They're fantastic. Love them.
They're gorgeous,
and
aren't they?
So easy. You know, everything I do, I want to make it simple. So
well, if you didn't do that, where people would just give up, I would give up because I'm a simple, you know.
And I don't want to be stressed. When I'm making jewellery, it's about having pleasure and it being a relaxing experience. And this is lovely. This is where you can make something beautiful. You don't have to really concentrate. You can actually talk to somebody while you do. You can listen to music. You can be having a cup of tea. It's gorgeous.
Do you know, you're about to make a hair comb, which I'm very excited about. Now, you've got the scissors, you've got the hole punch, you've got the little buttons in there as well that are specific for leather. You've got the tool to push those in with. You've got all your tools ready. Now you've got the exclusive leather glue as well. All yours for $89.95. It's gone limited. Now I've got to let you know the 3 colours gone and sold out. The orange, the pink and the blue that everyone wanted, gone, sold out. The value, $34.95 on its own, the leather, or you can buy the whole kit for $89.95 with the DVD, the shears, the hole puncher, everything you need, and the exclusive glue. PIGC43 is your item code. You are going to have to check out baskets if you don't want to miss out. Now, sorry, carry on.
Carry on. Right, you know, not while we were talking, but earlier on in the show, I just whipped up a little leather rose in the navy because I thought,
love this.
We haven't had, I've done a flower in every colour except the navy. So,
and this is the starter kit navy.
Isn't that gorgeous? And it's like that deep kind of really
blue-black,
sultry, gorgeous. And look how well it goes with the brighter colour. It's going to go with all of the colours in that pack. So I added some wire to that. Now, if you actually put the wire in when you start rolling at the beginning, you glue the wire in place, it won't move. It's going to stay
so
there.
you've done it at the beginning?
I did it at the beginning, but with this one, I just pushed it through, and then I did a little coil. That's going to hold it.
And that acts as a sort of stopper.
Yeah. But what I would advise is to let the glue dry on the pieces. So it's take about an hour or 2 before you start working with them, because otherwise they're just going to come apart. So I've got one of our little combs that Laura Binding very kindly donated to me from her workshop.
She's a good one, that one.
And then you've got your excess wire here. I'm using 0.6 wire here. But
is that the best medium to use with this?
Well, for me, I think so. And then I'm just going to wrap that around and attach my little rose.
Go on our website if you would like to get the hair combs. They come in packs of 5 and are available on all the w's.jewellerymaker.com.
And the great thing about doing it this way, I'll finish it off later, but you know they're posable then.
Oh, you can move them around and make them that little bouquet. I'm going to give you the details on your screen for the wire that Natalia's using right now.
But I just kind of put that into your hair.
It's coincidentally going with the floral thing. Yeah, if you could finish that off, I would definitely wear it. That would be lovely, thank you. I love today. The wire on your screen, you have got 100 metres of the gold in 0.6 at a deal for you today. 100 metres goes such a long way. This is also great for, should be $19.95, which is a wonderful price tag as it is. All e-coated, so that e-coating will prevent tarnishing. If you're making your shepherd's hooks, which is perfectly wonderful with 0.6 because it will still go through your ear piercings, then it is e-coating and making it hypoallergenic as well. That e-coating is so strong, even if you wanted to put some verdigris on there, you'd have to use primer. That's how wonderful it is. At £12.95 for the wire. Today is a glorious day to shop with us. One P&P all day long. You've got to check your baskets out individually. Don't worry. We'll work the P&P out for you when we ship your order, not actually today. So don't worry about having to do separate orders, because you won't need to pay if we're shipping it all to the same address any more than once, which is just £2.95. And this wire is heavy. And this leather kit is heavy. £12.95. You could make rings. Here you go, here's a ring using wire in silver. Now using 0.6 wire, but layering, layering, layering. How pretty is that? Hang on a minute, I've just had an idea. Oh my gosh, you could literally...
It's just a fist of flowers, don't you?
I love it. Instead of a bridal bouquet,
yeah,
I am going down the aisle with these. How gorgeous. Oh my God.
Cute?
I actually really like that.
That is really
it's very
nice,
festival, isn't it? Pretty. I love this.
Flower power.
Definitely. Do you know what? It's just a wonderful deal. There are lots of you in on this one. GAJM659 is your item code, and you have got your gold coloured wire over copper with a silver overlay as well, sterling silver 0.6. We got another text message. Keep going with that comb, don't you stop. I'm putting that in. Sandra in Oxfordshire saying, hi all. Wow, what a show. Just an idea. Anyone that has the Artisan Explorer machine,
yes,
you can get dies that cut this leather, make shapes easier.
I know, and then you don't have to be standing cutting. You can just go wild and make everything then, can't you? But
Can
there
you
are
imagine?
certain things that you do need the shears for, because you want to make your own organic shapes, like the feathers, and cutting out shapes that we can actually attach the leather to a piece of metal. So was it Tina in Yorkshire?
Yeah.
Was asking about that. Shall I show a demo of that? It's
Please,
really
please,
easy.
please, yes.
Now, what I do, I'm just going to show you the men's, because men are very undercated for, I think, on Jewellery Maker. I'm on a mission to make sure that men wear more jewellery, because let's face it,
I think it's nice. I actually think, Natalia, more men are wearing jewellery these days. They are. I think men aren't scared to be a little bit more feminine. I think that needs to be on a white bust so we can see it, doesn't it?
Doesn't
Isn't that
it?
fab?
Very good.
And again, let's find some white busts for that, shall we? Let's
So what I've
change that
done
one
here
over.
is I actually visited a men's clothes shop who sell these quite cheaply, dog tags hanging on this chain.
I know where you got this from.
And what I wanted to do was to show how we can add the textures of leather, and then you've got the metal side as well, but it's sticking really well with my glue. So I want to just show you that I've got another.
This is the one Scott was modelling earlier, and then this one's the one that Ben had on earlier. A lot of you thinking about, oh, my grandson would love that. Oh, my nephew would love that. My best friend's son would love that. Perfect. What about puncturing into the leather? Can I use my stampers,
Yes,
my
yes,
metal
you can.
stampers?
But what I would do is wet the leather first,
Oh,
because
why?
you'll get a much better impression. Otherwise, it just it doesn't really go anywhere. But when you wet the leather, and let it dry a little bit, and then punch.
How do I wet
onto
it? Do I dunk
Just
it in water?
Yeah.
Just dunk it?
Yeah. And
Drench
in the
it?
Jewellery Maker DVD and my own DVD, which is coming up, I show a lot of wet forming of the leather, which is another thing we're going to go into on another show, because we've got too many things to go
We
through
have got
today,
too many treats for you today.
so I want to show you how to actually add the leather to some metal.
Okay.
So shall we use, I'm going to use the orange because it's so beautiful. So this is a dog tag, this is a blank. I mean, we sell different shape blanks on our website if you have a look, but this is one that I just bought from a shop. It didn't cost me very much money at all. I think I'm going to have that side on top of my metal, so I'm going to draw my line on this side. Doesn't matter.
So this could be a ring blank, it could be anything I'm using right now,
It
yeah?
could be anything, yeah. So what I'm going to do is just draw around this shape, and then I'm going to cut it out. So
I love that colour. Unfortunately, those colours have gone and sold out, and the kit has gone. It's limited really badly. Oh gosh, I really hope that people don't miss out. You've got to check baskets out. PIGC43 if you want the kit. It's still available, but it is limited at £89.95. You can add that wonderful wire deal to your order as well. So you're cutting out.
Rounding off the corners, because the corners were rounded on there, but don't worry if you haven't got it absolutely right, because we can do this later on once it's stuck in place. So then basically I'm going to apply a bit of my glue to the back of the leather. You know, I said to put the lid on the leather glue when you finished. I didn't do that. But it hasn't dried up, and you know how hot it is in the studio?
I know. You don't need to use a lot. Now we've got blanks coming up for you in today's show. I'll try and bring those to you as soon as possible.
So what I need to make you aware of is, when you're doing this, you need to really make sure that you take the glue right to the edges of your leather, because when you're attaching it to a piece of metal, what will happen is it will stick in the middle where the glue is, and then the edges won't stick, and that is when it will start to come off. So it's really important that you just make sure you get your glue all the way along, and don't worry if it goes over the edge a little bit, because I've got another cunning way of getting rid of that. So little tips for you today. So make sure we've done that, and then I'm going to place that on top of my piece.
What about the puncture?
Don't worry about that.
Worry me not.
We'll do that later. Now when you're applying the leather to the metal, you'll stretch it a little bit, so don't worry about that fact, because you can always sort that out later. So push that down, press it really hard, make sure it's smooth right up to the edges. If you get any leather leaking out of the side of it, baby wipes, I always
glue or leather glue?
Yeah, glue. I always have baby wipes on hand, because I use them a lot with my precious metal clay.
That won't affect the sticking of the glue, the baby wipe?
It won't affect the sticking of the glue, no. And then I'll just trim around here. Now can you see we've got glue and leather, and I'm going to use that on the shears. Really important that you very carefully wipe them down afterwards. Do not cut yourself doing that. Or you could use ordinary scissors.
They're very, very sharp, so be careful.
So just getting rid of that excess along there.
You can save those little fragments to put in resin as well, can't you?
You could use them, yeah, and for other ways of decorating. So there we go, that's my leather piece coated. I'm just going to wipe this down very quickly.
And very carefully, Natalia, to the side.
Very carefully. And then you said about what am I going to do about my hole. So bead reamer or an awl, we've got an awl on the website.
On the reverse.
Pointy tool, so just take it through. I'm using the macrame board's great for that.
Hang on, is that dry already? It's not going to slip?
No. And then I just make my hole a little bit bigger on the
Oh my gosh, that leather's not moving. How long is it actually dry now, or not quite yet? But it's not going to move.
No, it's not. So you will need to just, and then when it's dry, because obviously I had to demonstrate it while it's wet, you can do that again and make that tidier, and just tidy up your edges. And then, you know, you can. What's great is you've got your metal side, and then you know when it's flipping, when it's on a chain. It's just a really nice idea, isn't it?
I think those would make nice key rings as well if you've got a new car and things like that.
Yeah.
Great. Actually, I'm seeing opportunities here for a real unisex media for your collection. I think this is wonderful for chaps jewellery. I think it's absolutely wonderful for us ladies too. PIG C43. Your leather jewellery starter kit is $89.95 today. On the bottom of your screen is the gold wire. Now I've got the ring mounts coming up for you very soon. Have we got the big circle? Oh, we got them now. Now let me show you what you can create. Let me just, sorry Natalia, show you what you can create with the ring mounts. Now I think these are going to be extremely
They're not
popular.
the exact ones, because I had to use mine from home, but the ones, the Jewellery Maker ones, are much nicer.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Have we got them here? Have you got them, Cass, my ring mounts? Here we go. We got a picture for you. So here's the ring mounts. They're very similar, but Natalia's saying ours are nicer. Let's have a look. Here they are, the ring mounts. So why are ours nicer? Why are they easier to use?
Well, they just the finish on the metal is beautiful, whereas those aren't. They're tin, so they're not brilliant. So I just used those from home because I thought, what a great idea. I know we sell them, and I didn't have any of the Jewellery Maker ones, so I improvised.
Good girl. Good
But what
girl.
I like about that Jewellery Maker one is you can see all the little notches in the base of the ring.
Yeah.
So that will help to keep the glue in and the leather to it. So
it'll help the deer, won't it?
Yeah.
So we have got the round ring mount with adjustable shank, approximately 24 millimeters across ways. Is it one that you get in a pack? You get one in a pack. Is it sterling silver? Or is it silver on copper? We're just going to have a look. Here we go. It's silver on copper, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
silver on copper.
Yeah.
GQC J39, your ring round mount with the adjustable shank is £6.95. Put it together with the leather and you could sell these rings for a nice profit, couldn't
Well, you
you?
know, the other thing is I wanted to try and include lots of other jewellery making mediums that we already have, and I know that we all got on board with resin. We were all excited about it, and then you're kind of thinking about where can I take resin. So with the ring blanks and the cufflink blanks, this is what you can do with the leather. So I've added Lisa Pavelka foils to a piece of leather, navy leather and brown leather.
Wow!
And then I've poured in some resin. So these are on these ring blanks that I had at home. But
Wow!
can you see?
So texturizing, there we go. Texturizing as well as anything else. That is wonderful.
But you're using tiny amounts of leather. So when I said it goes far, I meant it. I'm not kidding about this. I'm not saying, oh, you know, you're going to get this leather pack and then, you know, you're going to make 2 pieces of jewellery and then you have to order some more or we're out of stock of it. This will keep you going for ages.
You have got about, what did we say, about 90 rings in total if you were making the rose rings. And you don't just use a few of those heart shapes up with the ring. I think you used 4 or 5 of them, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yeah.
At £6.95, you've got your ring mount GQG J39. Very popular. Check out baskets if you are shopping with us online today. We are selling out of items left, right, centre. Our starter kit at £89.95 is now limited. If you don't want to miss out on that, if you've just woken up, if you've just joined us, if you've just been to take the cat out, the dog for a walk, you've got so much catching up to do. Look, we have got, look at this, gorgeous. That is beautiful.
It's great,
Beautiful.
isn't it?
Beautiful.
So pretty, brooches, hairbands, you know, you name it. I'd love to make, I didn't have time to make all the things I wanted to make, but I wanted to make a big bracelet, big cuff, you know. Laura Binding's in there with her wire wrapped cuff workshop today. You know, it's crying out for a bit of leather to be added to it, some roses.
Absolutely, mixing all of your medias.
Look how cute you look.
Just put that in there. You know, I just went for it. I haven't styled, I just went, but it's so nice just to accessorise. And now it's kind of wedding-y, isn't it?
Yes,
You'd go to a wedding with that.
And then trimming, so you get lots of offcuts, so you're cutting shapes, you're making the big collar necklaces that I've got over there, so big statement pieces or smaller pieces, you're going to have little bits in between. So what I've done is I've trimmed things with the leather just to show you how far it stretches. And so I've got a tie clip here.
Oh yes, I love this.
Tie clips are really coming back in. And some men, they just don't like wearing jewellery, but they want to accessorise. And so a boring plain tie clip can be made more exciting with colours of the season.
And colours that match their
tie
outfits.
or their shirt or whatever, yeah.
That's a nice thing to do.
I like the neutral colours because they are very suitable for men. You know, purple's a neutral, it's not too kind of lavendery purple, it's a very masculine looking purple, so we're okay with that. And then the bangle that you have on your wrist, the one that opens up, is one that I bought on the high street. It's a bit boring, it was a bit scratched, so I just lined it with leather. And I've got the suede on one side and then the smooth leather of the other side, and you can see how well it sticks. That's going nowhere. And then when I decide I don't like those colours anymore, I'm just going to change it up. I'm going to put some different colours on it.
Well, you're not, because it's going in my wardrobe. You've got options for tie pins. We're going to give you some cufflinks now. Now I've got, where are the made up cufflinks?
Oh, they're on your desk. Everything's open.
I'll go and get them. So this is the blank for the ring that you've got. I'm just going to grab the cufflinks, which are here. I'm going to give you, oh, these are ones that you've actually made out of our toggle clasp, but I'm going to give you an example of what they, oh, so you've got the blanks, even better.
So all I would do with that is you could make little roses, so small roses to go in there and glue them in with the by Natalia glue, but you can also take little pieces of leather and glue them in. You could leave the leather there, just inside the cufflink, or you could pour some resin in. So that it's just, you've got some different options there, and why not buy a few pairs of cufflinks and experiment?
Well, at the price tag, now we've got less than 50 of these. Now you can, you know, Natalia's been doing the base with the leather and putting the resin over the top. You can do that with these, and indeed with the ring shank that you just saw. Now we've got less than 50 of these, so I can pretty much bank on it selling out. EGC J95, they're only £2.95.
They're great.
You've got to multi-buy on these. If anything screams multi-buy, it's this, isn't it? £2.95. Your plain square cufflinks, they're 17mm, and they have got, you've got lots of scope now for loads of different styles. They look very professional. This is something that I think is going to make your jewellery making career go even further. I think these will be big sellers. EGC 995. Now you have got a 30-day money back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. Again, we're about to go limited on these. We're really busy today. Please check out baskets, unchecked baskets. Don't worry about the P&P. It gets worked out before your item gets shipped. June and Nicolette and Anne. I've got Karen and Sarah and Jeannie. I've got Marie, Margaret, Anne and Lynn. Hazel and June. I have got Diane buying 3 of these. Well done, Diane. Hazel, you're in. Pat's in. I've got loads of you shopping with us today. It's so lovely to have your company. And you know what? It's only 10 past WAF. Elegant, beautiful. Oh, I love these.
We were talking about pearls, how much we love them. I love those faceted ones.
These are going out to dinner earrings, aren't they?
Yeah, they definitely are.
116 is from Kimmy, Kim from Mistley in Essex, and Kim writes, dear, all this week's entries are peach-coloured faceted shell pearl earrings that I use gold-plated copper findings and spacer beads I received from your fantastic kit. Thank you from Kim in Mistley. Kim, short but sweet, absolutely gorgeous and definitely wearable. Number 116. I love this.
Oh, this is so cute.
I love it.
This is a real Saturday morning.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I need it. I need it.
So this is from Deborah, and she says, this week I've gone for something different again. A sheet made with polymer clay with 2mm round amethyst eyes. All JM products as usual, and know-how from Lady Debbie B. Love the giraffes. So do you see what I really like is a giraffe has inspired a
Yes,
sheep.
I love it.
And then she says, who knows what next week will bring. Good luck, everyone. Love, Debbie. And Debbie, we like cute little things like this.
I love
this. Isn't it so sweet?
These are the sort of random items I have around the house.
It's got
and my partner's like, what is this doing here? I'm like, because I like it. No, leave him. I love it.
You can't help but smile.
No, look, it's his little tongue. I love it. It's almost like a little puppy has dived inside a sheep suit as well. I love it.
Sweet. That's
so cute. I'm calling him Norman. Now,
my stepdad's called Norman.
Your stepdad's called Norman. It's a great
look like that.
I think sheep should always be called Norman. It's just a sheep name. Norm. Number 117. I love this. Basic beading, but done so well with the colours. Hi, JM. I've received all my lovely gems I stocked up on using my winning from the Wall of Fame. Woohoo! A couple of weeks ago. I love the blue and black together.
Great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I've made a set necklace earring, earrings and a ring using black obsidian twisted pillows with dark blue and nice chalcedony. I love the JM and I am totally hooked. Do you know what? I love that you've done just a really simple basic beaded necklace, but it's because you've mixed the colours so cleverly that they look so effective. A ring is always a perfect idea, I think, with this shape and size. Well done to you.
Gives it real drama, that, doesn't it? The contrast of the light and dark. Love that design-wise. Very Egyptian looking as well.
Yeah, it is. And then you've got the twisted beads in there as well. No, you're number 117.
And this is 115. And look at this.
Oh la la!
This is taking the genuine gemstones up a level and giving them a real contemporary twist. And she says, oh, this is from Chris. And Chris says, this is one of my first attempts with polymer clay. Go you, Chris.
Woo.
I matched it with black's onyx. The bracelet is made with memory wire and black's onyx chips. Hope you like it. And Chris, do you know I know how long it takes to thread chips onto memory wire. So high five to you, because that might look easy, but it's very, very time consuming, and you've done it beautifully.
Well done to you. Well done. Look at this, Sarah Wilkinson.
Lovely branding there as well, Sarah.
I love the branding. I love the photography.
Isn't it gorgeous?
And black rutile quartz. Wow.
So perfect as well. The tension she's got on that.
It is very neat. Really close up. Number 118 is from Sarah in Northwich, or is that how you say it? In Cheshire.
Northwich, yes.
Northwich. Not Norwich. No, I know how that's spelled. Northwich. I hope you're well and not been washed or blown away. Here's my Wall of Fame entry for today. I made this after watching a Mark Smith Made by Masterclass on your YouTube channel. I have done macrame for years, but I never tried a triple shambhala as ever. Mark's demos were really clear and I was away. The result is attached. All of the the items are from Jewellery Maker. Fantastic black rutile quartz and your black satin cord. A win would be fantastic, as I am thinking of starting to sell my... What are you thinking? You should have been doing it. Look at this.
Definitely, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Absolutely, do it, do it, do it. So she wants to start sell her pieces so that she can do our business workshop. And Angela Edwards is wonderful. She really is. So do come in. Good luck to all entries, as I am sure everyone puts their heart and soul into their pieces. I've noticed that Jenny hasn't done dressage hands when moving around the set recently. As a fellow horsey person, I miss this. Maybe we could have a short burst next time she is on.
What's dressage hands?
It's
You
this.
don't do it for me. What? How does that go?
You've got to be all. Put your head down as well.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, you're doing it. I'm actually wiggling my bum for no actual reason.
Yeah, you do.
Danny,
You
you're
have
doing
to.
dressage
Yeah, Ben's
hands.
doing it really well.
You've got to do it with your feet as well in time. All right, have we done it? Yeah? All right, okay, great. My Peridot, I call it mine. I love Peridot so much. It's coming up for you. Ooh la la. After this.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have a commitment to providing genuine gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Peridot, August birth gemstone, one of my all-time favourites. Now, I gave you last night our only other strand of Peridot. These are brand spanking new, and my gosh, was last night's popular. It flew out the door. I think it sold out. Now, Peridot is often play acrylic. It was Cleopatra's favourite gemstone alongside emerald. Actually, in truth, she couldn't tell the difference between the two. Have a look at this colour. Well, I can. Look at this colour. Absolutely beautiful in clusters. One of my all-time favourites. I think it's, look at it with that. I'm going to take the cuff off because I know a lot of you are thinking, what is that? Now, think about this in the centre of one of these rings. Think about putting the peridot with white pearls. I've got some beautiful pearls coming up for you later on. I've got some stunning pink pearls. I want to show you how peridot can transform jewellery. And I want to also talk to you about how this has been being used. Now, how apple blossom is that? Being used since, what Egyptian times, Aztec times, to make jewellery even more beautiful. Now, have a look. Do you think now that's a very Bhangra style, a very hot Bollywood style together? Beautiful. So pretty. Very Nina Rishi uses colours like this in her designs together as well. And if you're a big fan of colour, you're going to really need peridot. Peridot is a gemstone that's going to give you that fresh, strong colour. Now, I want you to look at these. They are very, very thick rondelles. Faceted rondelles, so they're not skinny. They're going to give you a perfect bracelet. I'd put this with gold or with silver. I'd set these into rings or earrings. I'd cluster these. I'd cascade these. You need to get them in your collection if you are doing birth gemstones or if you want to create high end, because I do believe peridot is very high end. Now, this is extremely popular, this gemstone in the USA, which I'm sure if Sis is watching, she'll vouch for. Peridot can be expensive. It's also very popular in Asia and China in particular. There's lots of myth and legend behind peridot. It's a gemstone that's been used since ancient times. It's a gemstone that's going to lift your pieces and give it that wow, that focal point. Now, also, if you're selling your jewellery on or if you're giving it as a gift, I think it's a great idea to have gemstones that are well known. And I think for your own integrity, for your own power of do you know what? You know how you love to get customers coming back and back and back? I think they're going to be shocked, your customers, that you've got genuine peridot. And I don't think there's any mistaking real peridot, is there? I think you look at this gemstone and you know instantly what it is. Straight away. Instantly, you know what this gemstone is. Peridot. Download the certificate of authenticity. Remember, you pay 1 P&P all day long. I'm going to give you this brand new strand, August birth gemstone. Mix it with pearls. It's sumptuous with garnet as well. Beautiful deep red garnet. Looks incredible with this. I showed you with the fuchsia. I think you've got so much scope for your design with peridot. On your bead loom, you've got to make a lovely weave with this. You have got to make your beady beads with this. I want to see your beautiful weaves, your beading work, intricate beadwork. If you're into that, then you need this strand. I've got Joanne and Sandra, Pauline, Jacqueline's got 2, Deborah, Tracy has got 2 in Herefordshire, Jennifer's shopping, Kathleen, Hugh, Suzanne, and Anonymous in Cornwall. I've got Carol in Cornwall as well, Lynn in Hertfordshire, Michelle and Linda, all for under £10. Have you ever seen a piece of peridot, a wonderful piece of jewellery with peridot in it for under £10? Because I haven't. Absolutely glorious. Use just 2 or 3 of these in a pair of earrings and I think you've made your money up. Definitely thinking about weaves with these. Your ladder weaves in a bracelet would be gorgeous. Make these with neon apatite. Lift and pop if you want that really effective look. What about with your pink topaz that I've got coming up for you later? Yes, I said pink topaz. That's what I'm talking about. Together, very Nina Rishi, like I said earlier. Very Bollywood, very beautiful, very strong colours. Pink topaz is happening, and peridot and leather all in one show. I love today. Now, I showed you earlier that amazing green quartz. If you haven't got it, I think we've got single figures of that left. It goes beautifully. I feel like I'm staring into the most enchanted waters with these two together. Just stunning. Now, we have still got leather for you. We've got Natalia's DVD coming up very shortly for you. We're going to show you more examples. You're going to get more brand new exclusive designs from Natalia only in today's show. Exclusive is the word for today's show. Natalia is not finished showing you what you can do with your leather. So sit tight because I'm going to give you this wonderful DVD. The Peridot is about to go limited. You've got to check out baskets. Very busy today with that 1 P&P. Now, let me explain to you. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, you check out each time you've got an item in your basket if you want it. Otherwise, you can miss out. We will work your P&P out afterwards. So please do not panic about that. We will work out the P&P for you afterwards. I have got a stunning strand. So this is Natalia's DVD. It's 3 hours long. So anybody who got the starter kit, you're probably going to want to get the DVD. Now, I've got pink topaz coming up for you later. Oh Oh la la, together they are beautiful, aren't they? Georgina's bought 7 strands of our Peridot. Please let me know what you're going to do with it, Georgina. £9.95, 7 strands of it. Jacqueline's bought 2. Joyce is shopping as well. Jean's bought 2. I've got lots and lots of multi-buyers. Well done to you. Now, remember, today is all about leather. We are going to continue to give you leather. We are going to continue to work with Natalia and incorporate leather in the kits as well. Now, Natalia will be giving you another demonstration, and we've got exclusive to Jewellery Maker. Now, this is not yet available in stores on that website, which is named after a river. It's not available there. It's not available anywhere else. Exclusive to Jewellery Maker, not just in the UK, worldwide. Sissy, go and tell all your Texas friends. Now, I have got for you a beautiful kit, and I'll tell you why I love these. Do you remember earlier you had that triple deal with the rose quartz? I've just seen the name of this kit and I love it. I have the Sphinx. Now, have a look. Have a look together. Now that, to me, I'm watching Darling Buds of May. I love it. Isn't this gorgeous together? Oh my gosh, beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm going to give you this gorgeous preonite in your kit. Now you are also going to get, oh sorry, there it is. You're also going to get beautiful gold pyrite. And you're going to get perfect rounds. Look at that, of black onyx, super, super glossy. Now you're going to get memory wire with this as well. 14 coils of the memory wire. I've got the leather ring on. You've got 14 coils. Now we've got Dremel coming up later on, have we? You can Dremel onto leather, can't you, Natalia?
Oh yes, of course you
Absolutely,
can. Yes.
You can Dremel on. Listen, if you can Dremel on a pumpkin, you've got to be able to Dremel onto leather. Absolutely, you can Dremel on leather. So do stay tuned. For, if you've got, it's 1P&P all day long, you're going to definitely. I love the Dremel. I'm obsessed with it. I don't want to go home today. I want to do the Dremel show too. I'm jealous. Now you have got all your beading material, and you're getting 100 findings with this kit as well. Don't forget 14 coils of memory wire. I'm also going to give you, here they all are. You've got those lovely heart head pins. You've got your elongated ball head pins as well. You've got your ribbon ends with the extended chain. You've got the spacers. You've got those really chunky, gorgeous toggle clasp 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. You've got the hoop earring findings as well. You've got your crimp beads and you've got your open jump rings. 100 findings in total. I'm also going to give you satin cord. Still not done. Satin cord. So when you buy a kit with us here at Jewellery Maker, you buy everything that you need to get yourself going. I've got ribbon in the frosted white. I've got the ribbon in the steely grey. And I've got ribbon in the black. So if you love Kumahimo, if you love your macrame, if you love packaging things beautifully, then this Eye of the Sphinx kit is all for you. You've got 30, don't forget your memory wire, it's like your coiled memory wire. You have got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. Today is all about the exclusives, and I'm giving you the Eye of the Sphinx exclusively for a wonderful price tag, VOGC92. It's just $24.95 with all of these elements. Don't forget, Natalia's DVD is coming up for you very, very soon. We're also going to have more leather. More leather is coming your way any moment now, so hold tight. I know you're going to want to see what more you can do with this fabulous medium. Well, hold your horses, my darling Jewellery Makers. It's all happening. $24.95 for this wonderful, wonderful kit. We are having such an exciting day today here at Jewellery Maker. Please stick with us. I'm going to take my tea. If you would like this fantastic mug, go onto our website. This is all we drink out of. It is, I'm telling you. I'm going to just shimmy around. We've got a bit of an obstacle course. Hello, ladies. Oh, I love what you're wearing. Now, come on over. You see, there's still yet to see. We haven't even given you every piece of leather. Don't forget that wire deal. It's now gone limited. We gave you gold wire, 100 metres of 0.6. Coming at the bottom of your screen right now, it's just $14.95, down from $19.95. That's right, isn't it? $14.95. Now, Natalia, we've got a leather tassel.
We've got a leather tassel. I like tassels, and I love the fact that fringing and tassels are so in fashion because it's about time. I love it. So that's what I've done with this necklace.
We are also going to be giving your DVD shortly. Please sit tight for that. Now, there are new techniques on the DVD that you haven't seen yet so far. Look at this tassel with the kit. So you can incorporate your kits with your leather. We've been cheeky today and we've done it. What about this kit, Natalia?
I love it. And it's so modern looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what I really like is, was it Rosanna who did these? Yeah.
It was Rosanna.
Well, she has done a completely different, more classic looking. So my stuff is a little bit more modern, and then she's added her Italian flair to it. So it's really nice to see two different designers working with the same kit, isn't it?
Oh, look at these earrings! I love the rosette. I love the rosette.
A lot of the time, it's really hard to come up with ideas of what to do with the ribbon. So that looks great, doesn't it? We could do the same with leather.
I love those. I should be wearing those with these dresses. I'm going to steal these
because
I'm not taking these out. These coming home with me.
Very glam, those, aren't they?
Aren't they amazing?
Very masquerade ball.
Yes, and it's funny you should say that because you have made some leather masquerade masks, which we're not allowed to talk about, but I've let the cat out of the bag. Different show. So talk to me, Natalia, about how you make this leather tassel.
Okay, how we make the leather tassel, again, is a really easy, quick technique. So I've done that in the purple because that's in the starter kit, so I wanted to show just how brilliant it looks. And if you've ever tried to buy leather tassels pre-made, they are very expensive.
Yes, they are. We tried to buy them in curtain tiebacks once, and they were £120
Ridiculous.
for one tieback. Who buys one?
Make
Who?
your own. Don't
I just left it. I was like, what's happening?
So I've used the purple one. I'm going to use the blue because blue seems to be everybody's favourite today.
Well, it's gone and sold out, that blue.
Okay.
It has gone and sold out.
But if you've bought it, you'll want to see.
Now Dion's saying other people are claiming it's their favourite colour, but it's mine.
Yeah,
she's really. This leather has turned her into a right diva today.
No, it's bringing out the dark side in her.
I've got to say, now you just put your leather down. Just calm down, Dion. She's all mine over it. Now, just to let you know, your starter kit for $89.95 is on the bottom of your screen. We have very limited amounts of that remaining, so if you want it, you've got to be quick. The materials that Natalia is using to make her tassel are from this wonderful leather starter kit. The scissors, for example, are included in your leather starter kit. You do get your hole punch, you get everything you need. You get your 3 wonderful 1-foot square blanks of leather too, and they are genuine Great British leather. The glue is manufactured in Wales, so we're really standing behind this kit as a nation, actually, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
The quality is outstanding. So please remember that we're not giving you chemicals that are bought from overseas that we don't know anything about. You know every element of this.
Right, so to start with, to make the tassel, what you want to do is you need to decide how long you want your tassel to be.
Okay.
So big, dramatic, long, that's what I wanted.
Absolutely.
Because of the elongated shapes of the pyrite, I thought it needed quite a long tassel at the base of it to balance it out. So then you need to cut a strip of your leather to the length, and the width of it needs to be, I haven't brought my ruler with me today, so what would you say in terms of inches? About 5 inches across?
You're asking the wrong person. I'm a centimetres girl.
I think I would say that's about 5 inches width, and then to the length that you want it.
I'm just thinking how wonderful leather is, not just for jewellery making. I mean, the tassels, that you've got that Native American look here.
Imagine if you just hung like that. You could just put some holes in that and then hang it, and it would make a wonderful necklace, wouldn't it?
I would like this actually on a handbag, maybe on a belt, very Sienna Miller.
So all I did was, just by eye, you could do this with a ruler and with a craft knife, but I just didn't. I just did it by eye, was just cut it up.
I think sometimes you're better off doing it by eye because it looks more organic at the finish.
It does, and it doesn't look all rough, does it?
No.
And then what I've done is, as I've cut at the top, I've left a margin of 2 centimetres.
Yes.
So about 1 inch at the top, because that will form the top of our tassel. So I'm turning it over because I wanted to have it on this side and have the suede underneath, but as it moves you will see the suede.
Yeah, but I like that.
And then I'm taking a piece of, this is 0.8 wire, so it could be any colour you want. I think I've used silver wire on that one, but the pyrite, because it's got this golden kind of, what is it, almost like a pewtery look to it.
Yeah,
it's got gold
this,
or silver, can't
Yeah, it's got this incredible, almost antique finish to it. And I think every strand of pyrite gives us a little bit of a difference, whether it's that highly polished type or whether it has got that lovely sort of gilded look.
Yeah. So what I've got here is a piece of wire that's about 6 inches long. You don't
What
need
gauge were you using again?
0.8.
0.8.
Yeah, you can use 1 mil as well. It's 0.8 or 1
you're,
mil.
You're going for the denser gauges.
Yes, and then I'm turning my fringing so that the fringe cuts are going out to the left because this just works better for me. And then I'm going to apply a line of glue. I've been giving this glue a lot of welly, so there's
Will my glue last a long time?
Yes, it will. I've had the same glue on the go for months. So I've literally been using it for everything.
So this is leather glue specific for your leather today. And remember, it's exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot get it anywhere else apart from here at Jewellery Maker, and it's in your starter kit. Charlie's just using a regular paintbrush now to just drag that glue all across to make it nice and even.
Okay, and then I'm going to take my piece of wire and I'm just going to place it so I've got a good amount of wire at the top, so probably about 2/3.
Oh, you're going that
sticking
way.
out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to start. This is like like with a Swiss roll.
Yeah.
Just start rolling it up.
It's reminding me of the broom from Beauty and the Beast
Yes,
for some reason.
it is like that broom,
I'm singing in my head, be our guest, be our guest. My head is mad, isn't it?
It is mad. But it's the Jenny Cleary head. It's the only head you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened to me. Maybe my mum dropped me.
So I'm just keeping it really tight, and if you start to go off piece, then you just push the leather back so that you're nice and
So just nudge
flat.
it back with your finger.
Yeah. Pressing tightly, and you see I didn't put too much glue on because I don't want it all coming out the top there. And if you roll tightly, you'll get a much better bond with the glue.
So you're rolling tightly, but just keeping the tension with your fingers.
Yes. And then when you get to the end, just make sure you've got plenty of glue right up to the edge. And then push it so that you've got an even top. And there's our tassel. How easy is that? So we've got a little bit of excess wire. Now, what I'd advise you to do is, I'm working quickly today, so I haven't got the luxury of time waiting for the glue to dry. Leave it a couple of hours to dry.
One I made earlier?
I haven't got one I made earlier because it's all been all hands to the pump today.
Oh, it has, you're right, yeah.
So I'm just going to trim that off. Now, because you've got the wire at the centre and the glue will grab onto that and it will be so tight, I can assure you of that. As long as you've rolled it really tightly, it's going to grab on. So then you have your tassel and your wire held really firmly in place by the glue. I wouldn't advise you to do this at this stage, but I'm going to do it now. So just
go on, you red.
Do as I say, not
as I do. Yeah.
Just
that's my motto. That.
Turn the loop on there. So I'm turning my wire to a right angle, and then I'm taking a wider part of my pliers. So I'm going about 2/3 of the way down of my round nose pliers and taking that over the pliers.
Natalia, do you recommend that people maybe put this near a warm place to dry the glue, or will it dry in time?
No,
you don't need to mess?
No, I wouldn't do that because you don't want to affect the leather or the glue.
Oh yeah, of course it can make it less soft, can't it, if you do that?
So this is moving around because I wouldn't advise to do it, but if I leave that, that will actually stay in place. So I'm just doing a wrap loop on that, and you can trim it at the base. I'm going to stop in a strange place, so I'll just cut it there, and then you just correct your loop and make sure that it's nice and tidy and even. This one isn't brilliant, but the one I've done on there is much better. And then you have a tassel. So what you can do is you can leave it like this if you want to, or you can add some other decorative effects to it. So what would be really lovely is if we had some of our little bicones.
Oh, I love those.
We could put those onto a bit of stretchy elastic or monofilament and decorate the top of the tassel with those. That would be lovely. Or we could take some wire. So if I took some 0.8 wire, take a little bit of 0.8 wire, you can actually wrap that around.
Could I do it with the 0.6 that I've just bought and that great deal?
This is actually 0.6. What am I talking
It is
about?
0.6. She's using 0.6.
I am. I was saying 0.8, and while I was saying it, I was thinking, what am I saying?
I did think that looks like 0.6. Maybe 0.6 will work as well.
No, you're a wire connoisseur.
Well, I'm not. I just see it every day.
To the wire.
I could do it blindfolded, feel the wire, and tell you what gauge it was, I reckon.
So there we have a wire wrapped.
Love it.
Tassel.
Now that would actually be really nice on actually home embellishments and things, wouldn't it? I can see this dangling from a light pull or like I said, a curtain tie back, or you know when you have a blind.
Yeah.
It would be beautiful.
And I love these for makeup bags, for evening bags.
Yes, oh
you know,
gosh.
Carrie Bradshaw,
I know, of
Sex and the
course.
City. I see these smaller versions for earrings. I see them hanging off a bracelet. I just want to put tassels on everything.
You are Carrie Bradshaw.
Tassel-tastic.
Where's your big bow? I want to see it. Now, have a look at this. I'm going to give you, not yet, but I am going to give you the elements that help make this wonderful necklace.
Very Navajo, isn't it? Well, I've been to Arizona and it was inspired by that. Can I show you a
By
picture it
Arizona?
was inspired by, actually?
Yes, please do. I want to go to Arizona. Will you take me next time?
This is my little mood board for that.
Oh, I love it. Oh, look at those boots.
It's called Celosia Orange.
Celosia
Colour
Orange?
of the season, one of the really hot colours. And so I thought, let's do something in those colours.
Hot colours, beautiful colours, and that gorgeous piece of jewellery can be all yours. I've just been handed a bicomb bundle, so I'm going to give you those first, and then we're going to see the tubing and things that Natalia used. We are going to be launching Natalia's DVD, Worry Ye Not. That's coming up very, very soon. I've got a trio of bicombs here. Whether you use them together or whether you use them apart, I actually think they go beautifully together, and they have got that orange that we're talking about, Natalia.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. Gorgeous. These go really beautifully with that amazing piece of jewellery that Natalia's created. Now, do keep on board. If you've got the bead loom, you're going to want these. If you love beading, if you love sewing, stitching into fabrics, then you're going to need these. I think these will look gorgeous on cushions. I think these will look beautiful in earrings. I think if you're crafty in any way, you need these bicones. Would you agree with that, Natalia?
Definitely. And also, you know, you can sew with the leather.
Yeah.
And they've got so many viewers. And there's lovely Sally Stevens in Worcester, who she's amazing with quilting, and she's a whiz on a sewing machine. So she's got some fabulous ideas for me about how you can actually incorporate sewing with the leather.
I love it. My friend Debbie Shaw does a lot of quilting.
She's amazing.
She's wonderful. Yeah, she's great. But
And then,
actually, I've been telling her you need to get some gemstones to put them in there, and she didn't even realise that these were genuine gemstones. Just amazing. You have got 3 strands of bicones, incredibly, incredibly beautiful. You have got the carnelian. You have got the preonite. I love that. Oh, I love the preonite, and these remind me of Sweet Williams, the flowers.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They look like they would smell incredible.
Violet.
Yes, yummy. Oh my gosh, I love them.
Little sweeties.
Absolutely seasonal as well, Natalia. Yeah. We are talking about hot colours for the season. JNG C16. We are getting a Biconalicious. 3 strands, 0806 444 JNG C16 is your item code. Or for just $14.95, that is less than £5 a strand, and they are super duper versatile bicones. I don't think you could do without them. If you are, oh my gosh, I've got so many of you on board. It is lovely to have your company. Don't forget to keep that basket nice and checked out, because each time we will work out your P&P. Don't worry. Natalia's DVD is up at 12 o'clock, an exclusive 3-hour DVD. Never ever been seen before. Exclusive not only to Jewellery Maker, not only to the UK, but a world exclusive. You cannot get this leather DVD anywhere in the world. Today we are launching lots of global exclusives. JNG C16. Keep your questions coming in. Keep your text messages coming in. 60777. Start your message with the word JM Studio, and then maybe it's a question for Natalia. Maybe you've got a comment on anything you've seen today. Maybe there's more you'd like to see. Maybe you've seen something in the background and you thought, how do I want a closer look at that necklace. All you've got to do is get yourself involved. We're only at the end of your telephone, or you can do it live on air. You can go to visit allthews.jewellerymaker.com, click to watch us live, and then click again to send a message to the studio. Now, I'm going to give you 2 findings packs. Now, we've been giving you these deals the last week, and they're very, very popular. I've given you the silver, I've given you the rose gold. Now I'm going to give to you the 9-carat gold. We're going to give you a deal on our solid sterling silver. Now, silver is something that's very important to you, Natalia, and real precious metal findings. It can up the value of your jewellery, can it not?
It can, and you know, I work with materials that are quite precious. I'm working with silver, I'm working with bronze and copper, and now leather's very precious too. So it just needs that the kind of upmarket findings.
Would you go for these if you're selling jewellery on, or if you're, you know, is there a reason or an occasion where these are suitable, or do you always think, right, it's always nice to give my customers both options, or?
I think so, yes, because there will be somebody who you know, they're very cost conscious, and so that they have a limit in terms of budget of what they'll spend, but then there are people who want something very special, and if you give them special gemstones accompanied by precious metals, you need to make sure your findings have got that in there as well.
Agreed. And I think if you bought the Peridot, if you're going to buy the Topaz, you have to. And Peridot and gold together, it's super Egyptian, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
If you get those, and I know it was only $9.95, and I know you're probably thinking, well, you're giving me much more expensive gemstones than that. It's not about that, but do you know what? We've just given you a ridiculously low price tag. The rest of the world probably isn't doing that. So I would always encapsulate, I would always put together, marry them together, the precious metals with those wonderful exclusive gemstones that we're giving you here at Jewellery Maker. Today is definitely a day, I think, of opportunities. I think we are certainly giving you many new opportunities today, and I am so happy to be a big part of it. PXGC58, you should be paying $14.95 per pack at $29.90. Your price tag is already incredible if you're comparing, I think, to the rest of, well, where else do you get solid sterling silver? Does the price fluctuate on those websites? Are you shopping from an auction website where they're sending it in from China or Hong Kong or somewhere, you know, miles away, and you don't know when it's going to get there, if you're going to pay import tax or any of that kind of luck. I mean, I don't know much about that, but I do know that it does stop me buying. PXGC58, well, all of those troubles are gone with us here at JM, where we are shipping directly out of the UK, and there are so many of you there. You're buying one pack and you're getting the other for £2. Now at $29.90, you're getting a great deal at $16.95. This is just a bulk buy deal. I'm talking to you about what I consider trade prices, Natalia.
Yeah, definitely, and I think this is, even if you have nothing in mind for these, having them in, you know, it's almost like get them and then the gemstones will come to you. The piece of jewellery you need to make for that.
You've always got the peace of mind as well, Natalia, that you've got them. If someone rings you and says, I've got a birthday present, you know, I need, please, it's a 30th, 40th, 50th, you know, a special one, a 21st, somebody's going to keep it forever. You're there, you're with your precious findings, and you don't have to wait for them, you get creating straight away.
There's nothing worse than having to make a piece of jewellery, not having the findings, and then putting something substandard with it.
Yeah.
Having to buy something just because you're in a hurry.
Do you know what? That's the worst thing, isn't it? It's like when you put an outfit together and just because you've got no other option, because you haven't got time for options, eliminate all of that and have your precious metal findings ready for you to create. At $16.95, we do have a queue on the phone lines. It's building right up there, so please bear with it. It is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline, so please don't panic. You've got a couple of pairs of shepherd's hooks in there as well. Now, the crimp beads are really nice and wide, so you can actually get those over your wire, your 1.25 wire, because we've tried it the other day. Make sure you're checking out baskets. I've got Lynn, Christine, Dawn, Blossom, Seema, Tracy and Sharon with unchecked baskets. I don't want you missing out on this deal. A great deal for precious metal findings. You will get the organza gift bags as well, and this deal is exclusive to the day show, so if you try and get it tomorrow, it won't stretch through. It just won't. PXG C58, you've got until midnight with your basket, so please don't worry about checking it out. If you're thinking, I want to get Natalia's DVD, it's coming up in about 10 minutes for you, and if you're thinking, I'm not going to check my basket out because I want that, you check it out individually. We'll work the P&P out when we ship your order, so that won't be done today. We'll wait for you to finish shopping at midnight tonight. $16.95, you should be paying $29.90. We can't carry on with these deals forever. We have been given a bit of a tight rein with them. We've been told we can do it, but there will be a stop point. There will. PXG C58, loads of you in for this one. Don't forget checking out Baskets Joanne in Arizona. Woo! There you go. We got an Arizona
Joanne,
piece.
I'm very jealous. I wish I was there.
Me too. Invite us over, please, Joanne. We'd like to
we
be.
need an invite
Have
from
you
Joanne.
been to Arizona?
Oh yeah, I've been many times. I love it. It's my favourite place on earth. It's beautiful.
Why?
It's
I'm so jealous.
Because the desert and the sky and the colours,
Oh.
and just the smell of the beautiful flowers against the rugged desert.
Tell me about the animals you see.
I've seen a javelina, which
What's
is like
a javelina?
like a big woolly bull that runs fast. And I've seen little gecko lizards, and I've seen snakes, and I've seen all sorts.
Can I wear cowgirl boots? Do
yeah,
they have that out
they
there?
do. They dress
Are
like
there
that.
ranches in
They're
Arizona?
really big on leather over there as well.
Let's go, let's go. Well done to everyone. Sylvia in Tarragona is shopping with us as well.
Wow.
Heather says to give us a text. Hi, how do you fit the flower onto a ring? The stem seems to be too long. Well, yes, you cut it actually, don't you? Let's have a look.
Chop it off, yeah. So wait till the glue's dried and then chop it. And then what you do is you fill, so you've got, it's like a little cup, the ring blank.
Yeah.
So you fill that with the glue, with the leather glue, and then pop your leather flower into it. Hold it in place for a few seconds, and then leave it to dry. So support the ring in some way so that it's
How do you, could I put it in a blob of blue tack or something?
Blue tack or polymer clay is how I did mine, how
Okay.
I dried it. And then leave it for a couple of hours and then you're ready to go. And those are glued in really, really strongly.
Just a few hours and they're done?
Yes.
I don't need to hair dry them or anything.
No,
like that. Don't
no.
put any extreme temperatures
No,
on your leather.
and it will stay.
I hope that answered your question, Heather. We got another one. Keep those text messages coming. All your questions. That Natalia's here today, so get on board now. Susan from Hampshire says, "I love the leather and was lucky enough to get the starter kit and the top-up pack." Can Natalia show us how to set the press studs? I'm sure you can.
Yes, I
Thank
can,
you.
yeah.
I'm sure I looked at you and went, I'm sure you can. Yes, you can. Can I have those, please, Cass? Is she around? It's in the starter kit. We got the press studs. So if I could have those, I'm sure Natalia can indeed show us how to do that. If you would like to text us 60777 Gem Studio, followed by your message, or you can do it online for free. All the W's.JewelleryMaker.com. Click watch the show, and then click send a message to the studio. Now I have got for you, here we go, here it is, we can do it. So Natalia, with the starter kit, that is $89.95. It is really, really limited now. I've got the press studs for you.
I'm just going to get a hammer.
You need
a
a hammer? How wonderful.
I'm not going to hammer one in place because it's so loud it will just be ear piercing, but I will set them and show you how you do it because it is a little bit confusing when you look at it.
Do you need the whole picture?
What do I do? I've got one here, thank you my glamorous assistant.
This is mine, I'm just going to write my name on it actually. Now, let me talk you through the starter kit while Natalia sets up. You get 3 of the 1 foot square leather blanks. This is English leather, exceptional quality, super soft. This is not that horrible tacky leather. This is gorgeous, soft leather with the suede on the other side, of course. And then you've got the, oh my gosh, honestly, it is literally melt in the mouth softness, isn't it?
It's
just
buttery soft, it's beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful
And you know,
quality.
Laura, I stayed with Laura Binding in her room last night. She was very kind of her. And she said, no, we had our own bed.
Right.
And she said, I want to see the leather stuff. So I got it, and her first comment was how soft and good quality it was.
That was mine. I'm a bit of a one for leather. I like real leather. I like the softness of it. I love the way it feels so expensive. So you get that. You get your leather. Now this is your texturizing horn, isn't it?
It's a bone folder, it's called. And
Bone
actually,
folder.
we didn't really talk about.
Made out of actual bone.
It's made out of actual bone. And we didn't talk about how important this tool is because as you go through making leather, you will need to crease the leather, you'll need to flatten the leather. I use it extensively in my DVD, which is coming up at 12. And so those are really hard to get hold of. You can get plastic versions of them.
They don't work though, do they, as well?
No, they don't. And these go back centuries in terms of leather making and bookbinding. So you try and find one, and when you do, they are so expensive.
Are
so
they?
to actually have it, I was saying to when we were putting the kit together, it was like it has to be a genuine article. I don't want a plastic one because I've got a plastic one and I don't like it.
So these are really expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
let us know, is this something you've looked into? Because I know stretching leather shoes can be really expensive to go and have that done.
Yeah.
Is this a kind of tool that would be used, I wonder?
But also I would use that in my silver clay because I can burnish with that, and I can also add gold leaf to things. So it's multi-purpose.
Fabulous.
It's definitely something that you can use in other crossover to other mediums, which is, as crafters, that's what we want, isn't it?
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, so the first thing that we do is we need to get all the components out. So if I just move my hammer and my leather, I'm going to show you what you get. I don't know how many come in this, because could Dion check for us how many we get in here, but we get quite a few, I believe. Let me see if this tells me. It doesn't say. So anyway, I'm going to find out. So basically you get 4 different components in with this bag of these press studs. So your first one is, that's what you will see uppermost when you're pressing the stud together. And then it comes with this accompanying bit that just pops on top of, like a little funnel shape in the centre, like that, like a little, like a T shape. So you take the widest fitting and it just goes over that little funnel shape in the middle, like that. And then you have your other components. So this is another T shape, but it's flat on the back. So that's the distinct difference you can see. One is rounded, that's uppermost, and this is going underneath. So we're pressing onto this. And then we have like a little top hat shape. If I can show you. A little top hat. And that's going to go over there like that.
Okay.
And what we want to do is, I'll show you this quickly. I'm not going to actually do the hammering.
No, just show us the point. That would be great.
So we've got this little
Oh, that's what this
device,
is for. Yeah.
And it's flat and it's curved. So the curve of this one goes onto there, like
Is this all in the DVD as well?
It's in my DVD.
Okay.
Showing how to set one of these. And you've got the setter, and that goes into the hole on there. So it's got like this little bulbous shape that fits in there. And then all you do is you get a hammer
and you whack, whack, whack.
But you have to hammer quite hard, and you just keep looking, and it'll go down and down and down. I'm going to show
At what point
you.
is the leather in there?
Oh, I need to show you what you do, how you do this. Sorry, I didn't show you that bit.
That goes through the leather, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So, whoops, sorry. I'm just going to show you that this is the size of hole that you need to cut, so this can pass through the leather. So I'm going to move my holes along.
Yeah, let's see this in action. It's amazing, the hole punch.
And that is going to be the kind of size of hole that I need. So I'm going to just imagine this is a scrap of leather that I'm going to cut my hole into. So I just position that wherever I want my hole and then press it. You heard it go click like that.
Yeah, it does that. It clicks. You think it has to go all the way through, but it doesn't. It just goes click, and then you just twist,
what
twist,
I do
twist.
is twist it just to make sure that it's gone all the way through. It hasn't quite, because I didn't do it hard enough, but I just pull that away. So we've got a hole then. If I can show you that.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so 1/2 goes through. So if I want the leather to be showing on that side, that's going to be uppermost on top. So that just goes through my hole like that. And then my other piece goes on top of it.
Okay,
so I didn't have the leather in place.
Okay, that's the only bit I didn't get. Yeah, and
so
then
you whack, whack, whack with your
tool.
Your tool and your hammer until that is lower. And I'm going to show you one that I've made. So this is my
Yay! There's your cuff, as modelled by Scotty McHotz.
So you can see how that's gone all the way through, and it's riveted itself in place, and it's keeping the leather together. And then I've done the same on the other side. So that's my inside.
Yeah.
So that flat component is underneath, and then the one that I want to be on top is there, and then I just fit them together
Press
like
them
that.
together.
Stud.
Thank you so much, Natalia. Now, we've got a couple of minutes before we launch Natalia's DVD to show you and talk about this wonderful piece. So many people have been asking for it, so we're going to talk to you about it now. Tell me about the elements of this and why the tubing was so important, Natalia.
Tubing's so important because I needed the structure for this. So I needed a thick piece of, if I bought that in leather, how much would that cost me?
Oh my gosh, thick like that. And so what you've done done is actually use the suedette half of the leather, the suede, you've turned it over, and you've gone around the tubing. Now, did you stick it with the glue?
I stuck it with the glue, so I cut a piece of leather that was the width that I needed. I applied glue all over the back of the leather, so it's the kind of shiny side of the leather.
Yeah.
And then I just rolled it up into the rubber tubing, as simple as that. And if you want to turn it over, you can actually see where the seam is. So that's stuck really tight, but it's nice and comfortable on the neck, so when you wear it, if you had it against bare skin, it's very smooth.
You use the tubing not just for this, for leather jewellery. I've seen you use it for so many others, and actually Laura Binding uses it to accommodate her pendants. It's lightweight, it's comfortable, you can put wire through it. I'm going to show you that. Natalia's put the wire through it.
And also it makes it posable then, so it's not all floppy, it's got that kind of precision to it.
And you can actually manipulate it now. If you wanted to undulate it, you could. Now it's the perfect thing because it makes this piece of jewellery very lightweight. Isn't it wonderful? We're going to give you the most incredible price tag. 1 metre of tubing. Now, can I get this anywhere else? Because I've never seen it outside of Jewellery Maker.
I don't know, I really don't. And I was at a show where they were selling this, but it was a company in Finland or somewhere like that. They weren't a UK-based company, so I really don't know. But whilst we have it, it's great, isn't it?
And it's $7.95. Again, if you're crafty in any other way, you're going to use this for your binding, your books, for things like that. Now listen, we're not stopping at that price tag, and there are hordes of you on the phone lines. We're going to take it down to a brand new lowest ever price for you, NNA 27. If you bought the leather, Natalia's going to give you so many more ideas with the tubing in the future at $5.95. This is a medium that Natalia has told us she's going to work with it extensively when it comes to leather. Natalia, it's got that leather look to it as well with the colour. It works beautifully with the chocolate and the starter kit.
And do you know the other things that I want to do with the rubber tubing is to actually make stacking bracelets.
Yes.
So like a tribal style.
With the leather as well?
Yeah, with the leather, contrasting colours. The other thing that you can do is, you know, we've got these odd strips.
Yeah.
You can cut up lengths of it, apply glue and then wrap it around, so you'd have this kind of layered, lovely, really wonderful effect on the rubber tubing. It's got kind of possibilities. I found with the leather, it's kind of opened my mind creatively. I'm going in so many different directions with it. I'm actually going into my stash, I'm pulling things out and thinking, how can, it's an open question, it's a kind of rhetorical question, how can I combine this with everything else I've got?
How wonderful. How wonderful. NNAR 27 at £5. You know my price tag's missing. It's £5. Is it $5.95? $5.95. It just went. It was out of here. It was like, oh no. $5.95. 0800 644 655. We have got loads of you on the phone lines. We've got lots of unchecked baskets as well. I am seeing multi-buyers galore. Angela's got 2. I've got Jackie in Rhondda Sinontaff, I'm probably saying that wrong, with 3. Anna Marie in Worcestershire's got 2 of these. Sheila in Surrey's got 2 as well. I have got Sheila in Berkshire shopping. I've got Ali in the Isle of Man shopping. Elizabeth, Belinda. Oh, Elizabeth's got 2. I've got Sylvia. I've got Janet. I've got Joan, Catherine, Shona, Wendy, Kathleen. Angela has got 2 of these. Jean in Glasgow, 2 in your basket. Well done to you. I've got Shirley and Dee and Adjoa. I've got Sandra and Vanda and Celia and Shirley. New caller, Pauline in Northamptonshire. Diane in Kent. NNAR 27. A whole metre of tubing. You can use this to make lots of wiggly shapes. It's not just for leather. I know that Debbie Bolford uses this lots as well. With her polymer clay pieces, if you want to put a big pendant, it's very comfortable
and lightweight as well. It's
very
fabulous.
Lightweight. Yes, absolutely fabulous medium to work with. Watch this space for Natalia doing her tribal style bracelets with this. We've got lots of projects that are going to be coming up in the future for these. $5.95 NNAR 27. A metre of the brown rubber tubing. It's 7.6 millimetres and it will accommodate a very thick wire. Indeed, you will get your 1.5 through there and then some. So do think about actually how you're going to, if you're looking at a piece of jewellery now and you think, oh, I've got this big pendant, how do I actually place it on? Putting tubing on there makes it comfy, it makes it wearable. It just is, like Natalia said, very, very lightweight. You can cut it up into tiny little tubes.
Yeah, you can, it's great.
It looks great.
Coat it with the leather and then cut it. That's what I would advise.
Absolutely. $5.95. Hang on. I haven't got my watch.
12, look.
We got to run, it's 1 past WAF. And I've got your Topaz, and I've got Natalia's DVD. Don't you go and flick that kettle on. Right now it's all about you. It is 2 minutes past WAF, so let's get cracking. I love this, and this is a 4-stranded plait, I think, isn't
that gorgeous? I love
Absolutely
that.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. And look, it's all snaky and serpentiney. Number 121 is from Michelle Rathborne in Dunford Bridge near Holmfirth. That sounds a bit Scottish, but I'm not sure. Hi all to JM, I hope you're okay. We had a massive family argument last night about whether Mrs. Doubtfire was Irish or Scottish. I said she was Scottish.
Scottish?
Yeah, but if you do it on a little search engine, apparently in Mrs. Doubtfire, she claims to be English. Well, if that's not a Scottish accent, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's nothing to do with this. Let's have a look. I hope you're okay. Yay, I finally cracked my nemesis. That elusive ribbon braid, which matches the scalpy tray. Stop, I thought that was gold.
It looked like gold, didn't it? Or at least like a bronze.
Amazing. Thanks to Linda and Debbie and their demonstrations. I have a piece I'm proud of. Lovely to see Ali on the Miss It Miss Out. She is mad as the rest of us. She is, I can tell you that for nothing. Good luck to all the waffers, but but not too much. She says, I need more beautiful gems. I love it. Good luck, but not really. Take care to all at Gem from Michelle Rathborne. Thank you so much, Michelle.
She's just down the road from me.
Is she?
She's
So
literally 3
that's
miles
not
away.
anywhere near Scotland then?
No, Holmfirth. It's just down the road from me.
I did get sent out of geography quite a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
Number
for
121. Yeah, amongst other things, yeah.
119. And this is Claire, and she is in Brandon, Suffolk. And she says, I bought 2 of the Gems of Distinction rubies. With 1 strand, I made this necklace purely for me. I mixed it with a high-end beryl strand I bought from JM early last year. Hadn't used, I was waiting for a project to suit it. I think they go well together. Rubies are absolutely gorgeous. I love this necklace. I left 1 ruby for the backdrop. Thank you, JM Towers.
Rubelish.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I love that.
Very special and high-end, that one. Wow.
My gosh, you're so talented.
This one I've got a really nice.
It's amazing. Look at this as well. Love this. How do you attach it? How do you put it on?
It looks like it went in there, yeah.
Number 122 is from Christina of Salisbury. She's actually put Christina of Salisbury. I love
she
that.
sounds like a lady of the manor.
You are, she is. Look at this. And actually, her email is lady.
Yes,
lady. Oh, maybe she is. Hello, Lady Christina. I have lots of fun using the wire twisting tool and made a torque-style necklace using both antique bronze and gold wire and citrine rounds and the gold heart pendant you sent me for free last year. Thank you so much, Christina. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me have a look at the wire twisting. Oh my God, I love that tool. It's amazing.
It's an absolutely brilliant tool, isn't it?
Beautiful jewellery, number 122.
I'm so excited to show you this one because I'm in awe of anybody who does chainmail, but this one is spectacular. And this is 120, and who's it from? This is from Barbara, and she says, I finally learned how to attach a photo to an email.
Yay!
She can do chainmail, but she can't attach
I know.
a photo.
Can I just say how Beyonce is this? And the lady is in town today.
Gorgeous. No, it's not Beyonce, it's Barbara. Excuse me.
It's Barbara's Beyonce necklace.
And she says, please find attached my peacock chainmail necklace. I use your lovely aluminium rings and a twisted tool for the larger inch. The chain is 2x2 links. More chainmail, please. Debbie is a genius. We all know this fact, but let's just say it again.
Yeah, Debbie is a genius.
She is. But you're a genius, Barbara.
Not just that, she's a blinking lovely lady.
She is blinking lovely, yes, and all those other things.
I have got a lapis lazuli, really does it for me. I love it. Love the chain here as well. Number 123. That's a good number to have. It's from Tanya Mayan in Birmingham, and Tanya writes, Hi Jewellery Maker, hope everyone is well. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's lapis lazuli, ovals and hearts with the white pearls. All different sizes. All the pearls and lapis are from JM, and all the findings are from my stash. I've been jewellery making for a year on Wednesday. Woohoo! Happy anniversary, Tanya. And it's the best hobby ever. Good luck to everyone who has entered the WAF. Love to all from Tanya Mayan in Birmingham. I had to throw that one in there. Well done to you. Our pink topaz is coming up. There's a lady that I don't know if you know, her name's Natalia. She's got an exclusive DVD coming up after this.
Join Jewellery Maker and guest designer Mark Smith for our long-awaited macrame workshop. Get to know the essential techniques and knotting formations to create these vastly popular designs. Learn square stitch, twist stitch, slip knot and much more. The full course includes a range of different threading materials, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
We've been waiting for this strand, I think, for months. Beautiful pink topaz. Do you love your Garden Mystic topaz? Do you love your pink peony topaz? Look at what I've got for you right now. November's birth gemstone. Topaz is one that we simply do not see. I'm talking about this wonderful strand. Doesn't it go beautifully with the teal of the ring? Which I'm going to take off because I do think we're all eyes on that. We're all eyes on that. Now have a look at the sparkle that you get from these incredible rondelles. Now, we don't have many gemstones this colour, and it's gone so beautifully together with so many of the gemstones that I bought for you already. So if you bought the Peridot, you've got to have the topaz too. I think more people will tell you their favourite gemstone is topaz than you'll ever realise. Look at those two together, they're heavenly. You need to be on the phone for this. We have so many people with open baskets that I do think that this is going to sell out very, very, very quickly. Now, we only 85 of these were ever made, so this is a limited edition strand. That's all we could get, that's all that's available, that's all that were ever made. If you are making prom style jewellery, let me show you a strand that's going to add that wow factor. If you would like to have your jewellery valued, topaz is such a popular gemstone. If you love to sew gemstones, if you were thinking about putting gemstones together with the leather ring that we bought to you earlier, what a high-end collection that would be. Just stunning, with a little cluster in the center there of, yes, topaz. When was the last time we gave you pink topaz? I don't actually think I've ever given you pink topaz here at Jewellery Maker. Today we are all about the exclusive. We have exclusively launched the leather. I am now exclusively launching the pink wonderful topaz EHRU21. These are for earrings, these are for cluster rings. They're going to look sensational with gold, they're going to look heavenly with rose gold, they're going to look perfect with silver, they're going to look stunningly beautiful with your antique bronze. You have got to make sure you are checking out baskets. Remember, we only had 85 already, almost 30 have gone on the website. Beryl's bought 2. Now, if this is a gemstone you've been waiting for a long time, let me tell you, take advantage of that 30-day money-back guarantee and get 2 or 3 of these, because once they're gone, they are gone. I will never be able to guarantee a brand new strand ever again. Don't miss out on this one. Get yourself on the phone. We are going to give you a heart-stopping price tag. I knew Julia would like this. I knew Zena would like this too. There they are, very regular buyers of very beautiful gemstones at £19.95. We're going to hit the ground running, and our minds are going bananas with designs, aren't they? Think about those earrings. Think about the price tag of those earrings. Think about putting these with nothing but real precious metals. Well, I don't think you should. I have got Gillian, I've got Margaret. What about the femininity of this colour? What about the brightness of this colour? We're thinking about those Bollywood tones together. We're thinking about the springtime collections that we want to create. We're thinking about the summertime collections that we want to create. How Nina Ricci are these? Very designer inspired. My gosh, are they exclusive. Make sure you're checking out baskets and make sure you're buying these with more gorgeous. Now listen, we are about to go limited. Half of the stock's gone. I'm talking to you about genuine topaz. This is a dream come true. We hardly ever get topaz, and when we do, it's usually white topaz. I've seen the occasional blue topaz, but pink topaz, I've never seen it here at Jewellery Maker, I don't think. Think about the rosary linking. Think about these as charms. Remember, this is November's birth gemstone. Well done to all. Now, if you are buying in bulks, you need to check out baskets. Sophie in Hertfordshire, you've got yours. Anonymous in Cambridgeshire, Elizabeth, Jacqueline, Rosalind, Margaret in Greater Manchester, Pauline, I've got Antoinette in Belfast, Angela in Herefordshire, Claire in Cumbria. Remember your 1P&P, check out baskets. Zena, of course, always shopping for beautiful things. Zulia, always shopping for beautiful things. Beryl's got 2, like I said. Betty in Powers is shopping. I've got Gillian in County Down, Sue in the West Midlands. I've got Ali in the Isle of Man, Catherine in Yorkshire, Jane in Kent, Doris in Tyne and Wear, Deborah in Leicestershire. You've got an unchecked basket, you've got to check it out. Giselle, check out your unchecked basket. Liz, check out your unchecked basket. Emma in Essex and Joanne in Arizona, check out your unchecked baskets. Pink topaz, a catwalk show-stopping gemstone. What a heartbreaking colour. Perfect for prom style jewellery, perfect for glamorous evening jewellery, perfect for that ball, for that summer ball that's coming up, perfect for your best friend's wedding, perfect for the bridesmaids, unbelievably beautiful. And if you're zing blinging, we're approaching single figures, you've got to be quick, then it could be with the pyrite, couldn't it? Natalia, what a gemstone. Talk to me about this colour.
Isn't it beautiful? And it goes so well with that fuchsia pink leather that we've got. Oh yes. But also, if you clash it, colour blocking, colour block it with the orange, colour block it with the purple, with the blue.
We were thinking about with the ring. What about the centre of the ring with that?
Absolute
oh, mix it up.
Stunning. Make some earrings.
Oh, I love it. A bracelet with the rose in the centre would be beautiful.
It's crying out, isn't it?
Absolutely it is. I'd make rings out of this. Could I put it with my silver clay, even if I had to set it after I'd made my bezel?
I'm going to sneeze. I'm so excited.
$19.95. We'll let Natalia. Is it gone? Oh, it was a little one.
Quite sneeze.
It was a little one. What about this silver clay? Can I set it in, or would I set it in afterwards?
I would set it afterwards, yes.
Gorgeous. It'd be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. It looks like those are about to sell out. Well done. Oh, it looks like they've sold out. If you've got an unchecked basket, you need to check it out right now. There are single figures left, so it's between whoever gets there first on the phones or on the website. But either way, it's going to sell out in the next couple of minutes. Now. Woohoo! A lot of you just said, where did that pyrite come from? Don't worry, I'll give it to you now, my darlings. Don't know if you've seen this, Natalia, but really, you want this one. She loves it. Have a look. She's gone. Have a look at that. Ooh! Our DVD is coming up very, very soon. Now, you have got the checkerboard faceting. These are perfect in earrings. These are perfect in tiaras. These are absolutely perfect flowers. They're going to be gorgeous with the peridot. Oh, I love that. Aren't they stunning? I've got, look at these pearlies. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That is a hot gemstone bath of luxury right there. Now think about these dangling from a really big elaborate piece of jewellery. Really, really, really glamorous. Uber glamorous in your collection, making your pieces girly, adding that splash of colour, great with polymer clay, great with your scale mail as well, creating lots of texture, lots and lots of these cascading down. I think I'd use gold wire. I think I'd use the chocolate coloured wire. I think, look how reflective it is. I mean, everyone's going to be all, what about those little princess tiaras? Perfect. Only 110 of these. EHR U39. We've got 100 carats. They're 12 by 6 to 16 by 9 on a 16 centimetre strand. EHR U39 is your item code. They're only $7.95. Let me count them. This is wonderful. Natalia's DVD is coming up in 2 seconds, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the strand at £7.95. Use your debit card, use your credit card. Remember, 1p&p all day long. You don't have to keep hold of items in your basket and risk losing out. You check them out each time, and we will not debit your credit card or your debit card until we actually ship your items at $7.95. You have got yourself something incredible. Pink Topaz, we're in very small. We've got about 3 of them left. The text message reads from Rosalie in Wiltshire. I visited my newborn first grandchild, congratulations, last night, and was waiting for something beautiful and girly in today's show. Pink Topaz, yippee! What's her name? Oh, how gorgeous. Congratulations to you. Oh, Granny for the first time, or Grandma, or Nana. What would you be, a Grandma or a Nana?
I'd be Nanny, I think.
Nanny's
Nanny, nice, like a goat.
We've got, I've got a grandma and I had a gran, but my mum is Nana, Nana Mare. $7.95 is your price tag for the pyrite. Well done. Loads of you are there. Valerie's bought 2. Antoinette's in for the pinks today. Joan's shopping. Maxine, Joanne, Doris and Jan. Now it's time for the DVD. Do you love the cuff bracelet that I'm making? First of all, let's have a look at what you can create. Oh my gosh, can I create that masquerade mask?
Yeah.
You know what to do. You know what to do. Natalia's jewellery is all laid out here. I'm going to just show you what else she's done in leather. Oh my gosh. That's an improvement, isn't it?
You're very mysterious in that, Jenny. Now, I have to say, I didn't use the fashion leather to make that mask. I used a vegetan leather, which is something that we will be bringing to you. But to get your juices flowing creatively, the DVD shows you how to make it.
Absolutely amazing. Look at this. The DVD is going. Look at the gemstones. Oh my gosh. It is like something out of Labyrinth. It is like something out of one of those amazing movies. Now, look at the cuff. Ooh la la. I have also got, isn't it wonderful? And then look at this cuff. Love it. Love it. Did you swelligantize this?
I used alcohol inks, I used bronze clay and pyrite, all from JM.
Isn't it wonderful? I love it. Now I'm going to give you Natalia's DVD, and it's 3 hours. And it's the only leather DVD. Am I incorrect in thinking
leather jewellery making DVD.
On the market,
yes.
There is nothing else.
There isn't, no.
Jewellery Maker, apart from our Jewellery Maker DVD, there is nothing else Jewellery Maker specific for leather on the market. Now, at the moment, this is exclusive to Jewellery Maker.
So it's not on sale anywhere. I'm not even selling it on my own website.
So this is exclusive, 100% exclusive.
Yes.
You don't just get the 3 hour DVD, you will also get the template. Now I'm going to go on over and talk to Natalia about this DVD. You get the templates here. I'm going to talk to Natalia in just a second about why we need these and what it's all about. So we're going to take Natalia's masquerade ball mask. I'm going to put my ring back on because I know that my producer Dion will be in here like a little borrower and swipe it. Now let's go on over. Now please excuse the obstacle course that I've got. So if you want to create something really stylish, really outstanding, and you want something exclusive today at Jewellery Maker, I've got it for you now. Come and check out the jewellery that you could create.
Excited. Do you know, I've been this has been 6 months in the making and the planning with Jewellery Maker. We have really been so careful. I want to say a big thank you to Paula Bennett and to Hannah Oxbury and all the team, to Scott and Dion and Laura Andrelia, for all the care that's gone into getting this launched today and doing it so that we can give you lots and lots of information so you can go ahead and make jewellery. And this
It's
is
like the
kind
Oscars.
of little slice of it with my DVD.
Have a look at the earrings that you can create as well. Now remember, this DVD is exclusive. It's 3 hours long and it's going to teach you, look, a little purse as well made out of the leather.
And that template, all of the pieces, it has the template, so you take the template out, you photocopy it and use it again and again.
Perfect. Do you know what? Look at this, the leaf now, using both sides and just, now that's sort of stiffened. How did you do that?
Well, that's actually wetting the leather and wet forming the leather.
Oh, so we're talking about this here.
Yeah, so that's how we make the both mask template. We have another mask at the end, but both different shaped mask templates are inside the DVD cover as well.
Have a look. I love this. Now this is using your texturized stamps, your by Natalia texturized stamps, is it?
Yes, gold leaf, yeah.
Gorgeous in gold leaf, and again you're going to be taught step by step on how to create this. A leather ring as well. I can see Gemma Crow snapping this up.
Gemma Crow, I want to see all the other guest designers getting involved with it, and I want to see, because it really does, it just fires your imagination so much, leather.
Have a look at this, and this is where you bought the chain in that DIY shop, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so Natalia has used outside a Jewellery Maker, and that's some things that you might do as well.
Chain, but it really works, doesn't it? You know,
absolutely, it does.
So silver clay, that's a silver clay piece that's holding the tassel in place.
The toggle of the tassel, and then another wonderful mask here. Now we are incorporating gemstones that aren't available here on Jewellery Maker. You can do that from your stash. Half of the stock's gone. Half of the stock's gone and sold out. Now talk to me about this DVD. I'm going to give you the price tag and then we're going to talk to Natalia extensively about the DVD. It's only $14.95 and it's 3 hours long. Now I've seen for $19.95 hour-long tutorials.
Yeah,
talk to me about why I need this DVD.
Well, if you want an all-round source of information about how to make jewellery from leather, then this is it. So this is, I was imagining somebody just like me who was going, how do I make jewellery using this medium? And you can use fashion leather, you can use vegetan leather, you can use just old handbags cut up, you could use jackets. How do you work with it? How do you fasten two pieces together? How do you form it? How can you paint onto it? There are just hundreds of ideas for you. The templates are there so you don't have to draw your own, you don't have to go and get them blown up or reduced. I just wanted it to make it very easy for people. I wanted it to be the equivalent of going on 3 workshops with me. So we've gone into great detail. My poor cameraman, I was going, come on, let's carry on filming. I've still got more to show. And he was going, it's long enough. And I was going, no, it's not. I've got another idea. So we just kept adding and adding.
Poor man.
I know. I worked him to the bone.
Now, produced by Natalia, created entirely by Natalia from start to finish. 3 hours of uninterrupted tutorials from Natalia, which will allow you to create the most outstanding different pieces. Maybe this is a new start in your wonderful hobby. Maybe this is exactly what you've been at. 3/4 of the stock has gone and sold out. Use your debit card, use your credit card. You've got to check out a basket. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. There are queues. Now let me appeal to you, Margaretta of the Isle of Wight, Diane of Staffordshire, Patricia in Kent, and Rosemary of West Midlands, and Jean and Tyne, where you've got to check out your baskets. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brand new jewellery makers. Welcome, 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 my dear brand new friends. Please don't forget to click and like our Facebook page. We've got so much information for you on there. Don't forget your 30-day money-back guarantee will apply to the DVD as well. 0800 644 655 is your number to be dialing. You will be able to create. We are now limited in stock. You will be able to create. How many exactly have I got left? Now, we don't have many left. We are now limited, a small percentage. There are so many of you coming through, it's very hard to gauge, but 3/4 of the stock has gone. I can't give you exact numbers. KGI A07 is your item code. Anne in Gloucestershire, Sylvia, you've got to confirm your orders. Claire in Merseyside, Diane in Carmarthenshire, Joanna. Now, you need to check out your basket or you could miss out to a telephone caller. There are queues. If you're joining the tail end of those, please don't panic, please don't worry, because it's a free phone number. Elrit's shopping with us. Check out your baskets online. Don't worry if you're thinking, but I wanted something you showed earlier. I want something later on. Don't worry, I promise you, your P&P will be worked out before we ship your item. Not right now. We won't debit your card, so please don't worry until your item is shipped. $14.95. Now, a 3 hour-long DVD. It's all on one DVD. I don't have to have two different DVDs.
No, you don't.
Do I?
It will play on every region DVD player. That's really important to me.
Oh, hang on a minute. Can I watch this on the USA?
Can anywhere in the world, multi-region.
Right, that's really important. This is a multi-region DVD. So if you are watching from overseas and you're thinking, will it work? It will work. It's a multi-region DVD. It will work in your DVD players and it will work
on your PCs.
On your PCs as well. $14.95. The starter kit for the leather. If you need the leather as well, $89.95. We are very low in stock of that. At $89.95. PIG C43 is your item code. We are extremely low stock of that. Now we are also looking very likely to sell out to the DVD if the way you're shopping is anything to go by. We're going to check. You've got to check out baskets. Jill in Hearts, Linda in Yorkshire, Celia in West Midlands, Pam in Lanarkshire, Diane in Carmarthenshire, still with an unchecked basket. Johanna, you've still got an unchecked basket. Jill, Mary in Yorkshire, unchecked basket. If you don't check out your basket, you could miss out on this DVD. 3/4 of the stock have gone and sold out. I will keep you updated. Over 3/4 of the stock. I'll keep you updated on the DVD. Don't forget, you come with the template. Is there anything you want to add that we haven't added?
Well, at the beginning of the DVD, I spent about 10 minutes talking about tools, why you need them, how you're going to use them, and also the different leathers, where you can get them from, how they all work. So I hope that you're going to love it. It's so exciting today for me, and having the show with you, Jenny, it's just been a ball, hasn't it?
Oh, well, you know I get really excited about it. I'm like a small puppy that someone's just shouted walkies at.
I'm so excited to share it, though. I just want everybody getting making stuff, and so this is the beginning of it. So thank you.
Do you know, and please keep us with you on your journey. Send us in your pictures. We want to see how you're going, and don't forget Natalia's on board today. We've only got about half an hour left with Natalia. So if you love and want this kit, then please give us your messages. And I'm just oh, the hearts. Oh, Natalia, your next kit.
I have oh, here it is.
She's gone, she's off.
I'm coming back. I've got a piece of jewellery with this.
Gorgeous. I've never seen snowflake obsidian hearts before.
No, I haven't used those actually.
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. You've kept them, you little sneaker. I know what she's up to.
To this job, hasn't there?
Now, Natalia's incorporated the leather with a leather feather.
A leather feather.
A leather feather. We're going to show you how to make the leather feather in a bit. You have also got the coral drops. Now, coral's one of my favourites, and by the way, it's ethically sourced coral. We only use ethically sourced gemstones here at Jewellery Maker, so please do not worry about. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I love that.
I love the way that she's got the chain in there, really making the whole of the neck. It's almost like one of those little collars, isn't it? Like a Peter Pan collar.
Rosanna's been very busy.
She's very good though, isn't she?
She's been very busy. Good girl, Rosanna. Now,
oh,
I love
so
what she's done with the earrings as well. Little curly whirlies with the earrings. Gorgeous. Now, Natalia's been given this kit as well and has come up with a piece of leather jewellery which we're going to show you how to make. Now, this kit comes with the 3 wonderful gemstones. You've got the hand-carved clear quartz flowers. You've got those wonderful teardrop-shaped corals, ethically sourced, don't forget. Now, look at the edges of the hearts. Really important, because if you're using wire, you want to butt up against the edge, or if you're using any kind of cord, whether it's soutache, whether it's satin cord or anything like that, they've got lovely edges to them, which you can see, nice thick edges. Snowflake obsidian is such a perfect gemstone to have in your collection if you want texture and you want that sort of monochrome look as well. I love this kit. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
It's like a breath of fresh air as well.
Yes.
It's got the clear quartz, which is so icy beautiful, and then the punch of colour with those teardrop shapes, and then the snowflake obsidian is one of the first gemstones I ever worked with.
Was it?
And I kind of fell in love with it because you do really like your first gemstone. It's like your first venture into gemstone.
It's like your first love. It's like your first kiss.
And so it's great that they're heart shaped as well.
Do you know, always great to have those kinds of shapes because they're very sentimental. Flowers and hearts. You've got 100 findings in this kit as well. The silver coloured brand new findings. So you've got the thick toggle clasp, the earring hooks. You've got the two pairs of shepherdy hooks. You've got your heart head pins, your ball head pins. You've got a metre of chain. You've got your ribbon ends with the extender cords as well. Now don't forget your threading pack comes with this. You get more as well. Your threading pack, you've got your monofilament, your elastic and your beading thread. I'm going to give you all of this for one price tag. We're just waiting for that. Listen, there's so many people on the phone line for your DVD. Everything's gone wow, crazy. It is available. But can you show us how to make the feather, please?
Let's show you how to make the feather. I'm going to do it in orange.
Okay.
And that will go so beautifully with these gemstones, I know. So what I did was I drew out a template.
I'm just touching you to see if you're cold, so that I can
so
change the temperature
cold,
accordingly.
But you know I'm boiling hot because I'm kind of buzzing with energy. I'm like a little cauldron here.
There we go. There goes. Is that better?
Yes, and you smell so good. You're passing on your lovely smell.
Do you know what I did last night? I stayed in at my mum's house and I scooped my son out of bed because her house is so cold, just so I could use him as a human radiator.
But you know, you've got to have benefits of having kids, haven't you?
Yeah,
I
that's
do
one
it
of
with
them.
my daughter. I go, will you sleep in my bed tonight because I'm cold?
Yeah.
I do the other way around now.
My son's like a little koala. He's like,
oh.
Well, the daughter don't want me near her. Let's have a look.
Oh, mine's very cuddly at the moment. I'm really enjoying that. I'm embracing it.
Oh.
So I've cut out a paper template and then I drew around it on the wrong side of the fabric, of the leather, and cut myself out.
Well, it is fabric.
It's fabric, yeah. I cut myself out a leather shape.
Love that colour. It's like an actual orange,
Isn't it beautiful? I love it.
Yeah.
So you can decide which side you want to have as your front-facing one. But seeing as I've got a bit of pen on there because I used a bit of an offcut, I'm going to have that as the forward-facing part of my feather. So I'm going to turn it over, and this is where my bone folder comes in. So
now that's made out of bone, yes?
Yes, it is.
You don't know what kind of bone, because we've had a question.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know that animals weren't killed in the process of doing that.
It was all ethically sourced. Please don't worry.
And we're going to use the pointy end of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to score down the middle, so to create this, you know, a feather has this kind of skeleton. It has a
oh, look how sharp that is.
A line down the centre.
Oh, look at it fold in.
Doing that, and then can you see?
Yes.
We've
yes.
got
it's made of spine.
Kind of spine.
Oh, I like that.
So you can, on the front, you can go down either side.
Oh, it's making my spine go funny now. I'm going like this.
And if you, as I said to you earlier on, if you actually wet this,
is it easy?
It would make it even more of an impression.
And it'll dry stiff then as well?
Yes, it will dry stiff.
If I do that and then I think, oh, I don't want that, can I put saddle soap on it or something to soften it again?
Do you know I don't have saddle soap?
Well, I've got plenty. Would you like me to bring you in?
I would love you, because I'm experimenting all the time with this. I really want to know these things. You mentioned a few things today and I forgot that you're so connected.
I will bring all my leather
stuff.
treatments in. I've got leather food, I've got saddle soap, I've got it all. Yeah, I have.
Food or leather?
Yeah, leather nourisher.
Okay, so we've got this spine running down the middle, which makes it look more feather-like.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to, you could use a craft knife if you wanted to cut these kind of feather incisions, but I'm going to use my scissors because I can, because I have them. And this is my stalk of my feather, so I'm going to start about an inch or an inch and a half down.
Just before you do that, Natalia, I'm just wait, stop, don't do it yet,
Hold
stop.
it.
I've got to give everyone their price tag because our graphics went a bit banana-ramas. So £21.95 is what you're supposed to pay, but today, because we had a bit of a blip, because we're so busy, if I'm honest, we're so busy. This kit's called Tainted Love.
Oh, I love that song.
I love it. At
$19.95. I've been singing it while I was making
I was humming it in my head. Don't touch me. $19.95. You've got coral in this kit. You can make those beautiful coral flowers. Do you know how popular coral is with us? And remember, it is ethically sourced coral. Our best price kit of the day will work beautifully with your leather. That wonderful red coral. Remember, we only use coral that has been washed up onto the shore, which means we've got to wait until we've got enough of it to then facet, to then make into gorgeous gemstones. It takes a while. That's why we don't see it every day, because we will only ever use something that's ethically sourced here at Jewellery Maker. It is our absolute policy. VTG C57 is your item code. Now, sorry, Natalia.
Back to my feather.
Continuing.
My leather in the feather.
Your leather feather.
So I'm just sing Tainted Love whilst I cut this.
Don't touch me, please. Is that the right words? I do that mum thing.
So what I'm doing is I'm cutting incisions.
Now you're going in a curve.
I'm going in a curve because your feather is curved.
Okay.
And I'm stopping at, this is the reason why I did the bone folding, so I've got the spine and I can see where I need to cut to. So I'm cutting points as well.
Again, this is where those scissors are invaluable. Yeah. Only available today in your kit. If you love your leather and you want to create the feather, then you need the scissors. It is all included in your kit today. Very small amounts of that left at $89.95. You've got to be very, very quick. I do think that one's going to sell out any moment. I think in the next couple of minutes I might be saying to you, Eek, sold out. It's £89.95. Here's everything that you get. Details and the code are coming up on the bottom of your screen if you're watching the live show. I've got my fingers crossed for you that it's still in stock if you're watching a repeat, but I very much doubt it. PIG C43, £89.95 with the 3 1 foot squares of leather, the exclusive Natalia glue, the hole puncher, the leather scissors. You get everything. What are you doing there, love?
So every so often I'm cutting a little bit out, because when you find a feather, there's always kind of little bits or gaps.
Keep these bits because you can stick them on bangles and stuff.
You can stick them in resin, you can do all sorts. So you carry on and you do that on both sides. And can you see you've got this wonderful tactile, it's moving,
gorgeous.
It's just beautiful, and keep it soft. That's why I didn't really want to wet it, because I like the idea of it being floppy. You've seen the other feather that I did in the vegetable tan leather that's thicker. That has this kind of organicness. I wanted this to have a high fashion, kind of high end look to it. So you do the same on the other side. And then what you do is you bring your hole punch in. So we need to punch a hole in the end. So we want quite a small hole. So I'm going to stay on this one. So remember, if you want to move your holes around, then you just turn it in an anti-clockwise direction. To
These
the
are
hole that
so
you want.
handy just to have in the home, actually.
Fabulous. I'm going around cutting holes in everything.
I know you do. I do as well. Ours has gone missing. Mine's been pinched from the yard.
Did you hear it went click?
Yeah, it goes, and then you've got to just move it around a bit.
So don't worry if it doesn't go all the way through.
You do need to put a bit of welly in it if it's a thick belt, but something thin like this you don't really need to. But if it's a belt, you have to oomph down.
And so there you see we've got a little hole.
Fantastic.
And I put a jump ring through there, but you could put your beading thread straight through there if you want to.
You don't need an eyelet, but you can put an eyelet in there if you want to.
You can put an eyelet, but I didn't need one because this is strong, it's not going to tear.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And then I cut a little bit more than I needed to on this stalk there, so I'm just going to chop a bit off.
I love that snipping.
It sounds so lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't
and
it?
I'm just going to cut a hole in there. Can you hear it?
You can hear it like a little...
like biting.
Yeah, it bites in.
And then there we go. It's still... So if you did that like I did, you just pull it away. And then there you have your holes. And attach them to your necklace. Obviously finish the other side off. Now, on my feather here...
Yeah, you got a silver line through there.
I've got a silver lining.
How'd you do that?
This is fabric paint.
Ooh,
and it is available.
What, like the stuff
the
you draw
press
on your
shops.
jeans with kids?
Yes, and it's
I know.
ever so easy to get hold of. And you can get it in all different colours, but you can get in metallic colours. I'm hoping we will stock it for the next show that when we launch leather. So that's coming, hopefully.
Fantastic.
But there's literally a paintbrush lying down,
just
leave
a paintbrush
it to dry.
And don't worry about rulers, because actually in nature things aren't straight.
Absolutely. If you're doing organic shape, this is the wonderful thing about doing feathers and leaves and flowers. The more kind of organic and misshapen, the better. Really, it's more authentic looking then, I think.
I think so. You can make a quill like this.
You could do
They're
all
really
sorts.
expensive, those are.
The other thing you can do is you can just pinch and twist like that. Make your little bits of...
Fantastic.
Just zhuzh it up.
And it stays, you're curling it.
Yeah, look. Isn't that cute? So give it a bit of dimension like that.
$19.95 is the price tag for your kit. It's called Tainted Love. VTG C57. This is the lowest price kit of the day, and it's very popular. It's our most popular kit of the day so far. To you two new jewellery makers, you must check out your baskets. And to Jane in Greater Manchester, check out your basket. I've got 3 unchecked baskets, and I don't have many of these left. We've got something. Is this brand new? I've got the Spellbinders Artisan Explorer.
Oh, you know what? I need this. I really do. And you would taunt me by having it in this show, so I can't ring in and order mine.
Unbelievable. Now, I didn't launch this, and I was supposed to. And I love it. It's the last few, very, very small amount. Your Artisan Explorer machine is what you've got here. Now talk to me, Natalia. Have you used one of these before?
I have, yes, and I've used it with felt. So I put felt through there, and I made some little brooches.
Now this cuts different shapes and things like that. Why would I need it with my leather?
Well, because you can cut the precise shapes that you want. And I love the idea of having little leather tags on things. And so, you know, with the flowers, you can cut more easily than having to go all the way around. But it's super because you can use it for shrink plastic, you can use it for, what's the other, metal, you know, the
polymer clay.
Polymer clay, yeah.
You can use it with.
Thin metal sheet.
The sheet, yeah, the anodized
Yes,
aluminium
that's
will
what I
work
was
with this, but also other mediums like your papers and your other crafting mediums too. We've only got a few of these. We've only got 13. So as a crafter, Natalia, not just for jewellery, but also doing things like scrapbooking, anything like that, this is perfect. Now
It's wonderful.
It's by Spellbinders, which is possibly one of the most one of the most famous brands in crafting, as well as jewellery making. Now you've seen this at $99.95, but today for the last 12, we are going to give you a better price. It does come with full instructions. It's a multi-purpose, high-pressure system that cuts, embosses, and presses. Think polymer clay, think silver clay, think leather, think all of your different mixed mediums. Now we're giving it to you at just $79.95, and if you've already bought with us today, you won't have to pay any extra postage. And believe me, this is a heavy piece of kit. Now you get your base plate. Natalia, do you have an understanding of why we need the base plate?
I don't. I know I've used one, but it was in a workshop where somebody was running that, and she did it for me. But I do believe that keeps everything in place. So
do you put it in here?
I think so. Do you know, you're asking the wrong person here.
So you've got your base plate there.
Masterclass in this, but you basically put your stuff on top of it, and it gives it the weight to hold everything in place.
You've got your embossing plates. If you want to emboss onto anything, you can do that.
That would be wonderful on the leather, embossing onto the leather.
Isn't it wonderful? You've got your rubber plate there as well if you need to protect surfaces. I suspect that would be like polymer clay and things like that. You've got your cutting plate as well. You also have got your metal shim. Now don't forget all of the, we've got the tutorial on the download, so we're just giving you this because we're allowed to give you the exclusive price today, and we've got the raspberry spacer plate for you as well. I'm giving to you 5 colours. We've got 7 people on the line and we've only got 6 left. We've got the 5 colours here of the foil packs. Now you can emboss with the foil, you can run this through your Spellbinders, go and do a little bit of a price checker, and then you've got your full instructions in here as well. There are tutorials available online. Go and check Spellbinders website and check our website for those. At $79.95, it looks like these are about to sell out. I've got Anne, Diane and a new Jewellery Maker on the lines that haven't, on the web, that have not checked out your basket. You could miss out on this. I've only got 4 left. There's 3 of you. There's 2 of you on the phone lines. I've got Anne, Diane, Susan, Teresa, Angela, Gillian, Pamela. I've got Adjoa and Zena in for this one. Use your debit card, use your credit card to come shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. Looks like I've only got 1 left actually, so please be quick. £79.95. Check out baskets 0800 644 655. You know that Spellbinders is such a trusted brand in the craft market, in the craft game. We've seen it before. This Artisan Explorer is for use with all different types of mediums. It is, you've got the die templates, you've got your embossing folders that you can use with this as well. You have got full instructions, don't forget that. I'm just looking to see whether you've got them. Oh no, it's all in different languages here as well. Not just for jewellery making, also for your scrapbooking, for so many different projects also. At $79.95, your perfect die cutter machine. Looks like this one's about to sell out. We're going to leave that one with you. It looks like it is a sellout, so if you're not on the lines, then I think you've missed out. Now I'm going to give to you.
I want it.
I'm gonna go back over there. You can't have it. Sorry. You're like, oh, actually, no, I need this.
I'm reading what it does. It's tragic. I'm gonna cry in a minute.
Well, I've got Giselle, Karen, Diane, and I've got I've got Julie from Suffolk. We've got 1 left at the moment, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the unchecked break.
I'm not jealous.
I am. I'm well, Joe. We're not allowed these yet. Now come on over. The staff are the last to get, I'm afraid. Now I'm going to give to you another treat. Now we saw for Natalia's challenge today, she had her skim drilled fluorites. Now I'm going to have to take this cuff off quite reluctantly. So now the skim drilled. Now we've still got some in Natalia's DVD left. If you want it, you've got to be quick. It's gone limited. I'm going to give you the skim drill. So Natalia has been using these.
I haven't had time.
You haven't? Oh, well, you got 5 minutes. Oh, hang on a minute.
Sorry.
I've got the wrong box anyway. Oh, you want the chain, do you? Okay, sorry. Now.
I failed you.
You haven't failed me. I'll let you off because you've done lots of lovely, lovely designs for us today. Now, I'm going to give to you your chain. I'm going to give you the rose gold and the silver version. And you get, is it 1 metre of each? Isn't this lovely? This is going to be perfect with your leather. So you have got your rose gold on copper and your silver on copper, and they've been E-coated. Aren't these lovely? They're like little rosary beads. These would be lovely with a little cross on the end. Oh, they're not a metre, are they? How much are they? Let's see. About 50 centimetres, I think. Let me see. Oh, 52 centimetres. There was only 2 centimetres in it. I want 2 bad off. So I'm going to give you these. I haven't seen these for a while. They're going to add that texture to your jewellery. Or these are really good for glasses as well. What's it called? A spectacle chains. They're really good for spectacle chains too. HWGC31 is your item code for this wonderful chain. I'm going to give you a great, you know I am. Of course I am, at $7.95 for the 2. Now, we heard Natalia had to go all the way to a DIY store to get some chain because she needed it desperately the other day. How much do you expect to pay for that? Do you have to pay for it by the metre? Where else can you get your chain from? Can it be expensive? Now, we are very busy on the web. We are very busy on the phones. 0800 644. Of course, you don't have to queue on the web, so don't worry about it. 644 655 is a free phone number. I've got Blossom and Belinda and Nicolette and Melanie and Susan, Amanda and Tina. You're going crazy for this one. Kim, well done. Giselle, well done. Julie, Amanda, Anonymous from Lincolnshire and Renfrewshire. I have got Jane and Joan in Wrexham. I've got Vivian in London, Valerie in Surrey, Margaretta of the Isle of Wight. At $7.95, you've got yourself 2 lots of chain. Helen in Dumbartonshire, Carol in Aberdeenshire, Anonymous in Greater London Town. £7.95. HWG C31. This is a great deal. Check out baskets. Eunice, Kyria, Jackie, check out your basket. Don't miss out on this one. 1p and p throughout the day. Doesn't this look gorgeous with the rose as well? Think about this one, Margaretta, with that gorgeous rose quartz you bought earlier. $7.95. Here's your price tag. There are queues on the phone lines today. Most of you buying on the web for this one. Penny in Norfolk's on the phone. So Tracy in Herefordshire is on the phones. Pat in Lincolnshire is on the phone. And Jennifer, multi-buying again, has got 2 of these. Well done. Is the puncher hard to put? Is a question I've had. I've used it and no, it's not. It's only hard if you're using a really thick leather like a belt, and it's not really hard. For our leather, you just push and twist. Push and twist. $7.95 for these. It isn't difficult, I promise you. Now I'm going to give you a buy one, get one free offer now. Wire! Wire! I've got 0.8 wire in the chartreuse. Last night, Bruce made a very funny joke. You want the chartreuse? You can't handle the chartreuse. That was Bruce's joke, and I quite like, for Bruce, if you knew Bruce, that was funny. It was very funny. Yes, Oliver, at the time. He went, you must have had to be there. Now, wouldn't these look lovely? Wire twisted together. I love that idea. Antique bronze, one of our most popular. Don't forget, this is all E-coated. I think that your chartreuse is going to look wonderful together with your rose quartz. WKG, stop everything. Stop. Did I say a buy one, get one free deal? I didn't say that. Apparently I did, so we're going to have to do that. What, am I in trouble? I thought that's what you said to me. It wasn't going to be buy one, get one free. It was going to be buy one, get one for £6. I said buy one, get... I'm so sorry, Dion. It's a buy one, get one free deal because of my big, stupid mouth. $24.95. Quickly, I'm going to get into so much trouble. I'm so sorry, $24.95. And there you are literally running wild on the phone lines. In you come. Tracy from South Yorkshire was in for a win on this one. Joanne from Shropshire really coming in behind the tails. Gail in and Jan in Oxfordshire. We have got one. Look at wire blending colours is fantastic. I would think about doing lots of different colour gizmo coils. I would think about doing my own jump rings with this. 0.8 is really strong. It's got your structure. It's got that. You can make rings out of it. You can make your jump rings out of it. You can make so much out of 0.8. It's really versatile. It's not as hard to work with as a 1 mil, but it will do most of the jobs of a 1 mil as well. Look at this. Woohoo! I love that Laura binding. Look at how clever she is. £24.95 if you love Rachel Norris, if you love those wonderful flamboyant dragonflies that she does. If you'd like to make brooches, if you'd like to make things for the hair, then you need this wire. Of course, the first thing Laura Binding did with leather is incorporate it. Did you see that gorgeous flower she's got in her hair? She did that luscious lady, put it straight in. £24.95. WKG C73, the double trouble deal. 2 lots of copper wire, loads of you in for this one. It's wonderful to have your company here today. Please check out baskets, don't miss out. We were supposed to give you a buy one, get one for How much? But I said it was buy one, get one free when I brought it out, and I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, actually, because now you've got that, but I'm sorry that I'm going to get in trouble, especially as I know Lady Bennett's watching today. I'm so sorry. Now, can I have those top drilled rounds? When are we going to do my pink pearls? They haven't got the code for them. Oh, okay, right, now. Have a look. Have a look. Now look at this orange with this wonderful turquoise. Look at those together. Now that is glamour-tastic, isn't it? I love these top drill gemstones. We were talking about these earlier. Making up a clustering. Perfect. Snowflake obsidian. I've got the black onyx. I've got that fabulous red agate. Isn't that beautiful? Wow factor colour. Then I have got that denim blue for you in your sodalite. Then I have got for you your lapis. I didn't know we even did these in lapis. Then I've got for you your jasper as well. These are gorgeous. So you've got the two different sizes there. You've got the 8mm and you've got the 10mm. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands for one price tag. ANG C45. It's a top drilled rounds bundle. All for just $19.95. You're getting a great deal with that one. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you shop with us for here at Jewellery Maker. Now, these top drills are going to really allow you to do those clusters without seeing the matrix. It's all about making the perfect bead, isn't it? I think you can do it with these. It's all about making the perfect stud earrings, isn't it? Well, you can do it with these. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. ANG C45. Zena and Susan, Joanne. I've got Karen and Janice. I've got Anne and Leslie. There are so many wonderful jewellery makers shopping with us here today. Make sure you're checking out your baskets. Don't forget, it's your last chance now for any messages that you've got for Natalia. You literally got a minute to get them in. I hope you've had a wonderful show with us today. Don't go anywhere, because at 1 o'clock we are going to continue to wow you with the Dremel. The Dremel, I can't wait. Is it Hannah Oxbury?
Hannah Oxbury, yeah.
It's our head buyer, Hannah Oxbury, who is also a jewellery maker and who's also a gemologist. She's coming to your screens at 1 o'clock today with a Dremel special. I've got my order in for a Jenny Cleary name tag. Definitely. $19.95. No, I'm surprised she hasn't put her cats in with their personalised Dremel name tags. $19.95 is your price tag for these. Please check out your baskets, otherwise you are going to miss out. We've got queues approaching 2 minutes on the phones. It's an 0800 number, so it's a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. Do shop online if you can, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. It's going to go so beautifully with for me in particular, I'd quite like to make the centre of this flower. Don't you think it's gorgeous? It's such a pop, isn't it? A real pop. Did you enjoy your leather today? I love it. We are very, very fast approaching. We're approaching single figures of our leather kit. So if that is something that you wanted today, $89.95, you are going to need to check out your basket now. All the prices that I've given you today are exclusive to the day show and will not necessarily be available tomorrow. This deal included. ANGC45. 1 p.m. all the way up until midnight tonight. Now don't forget, Natalia's DVD is still available. We've still got some of Natalia's DVD. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to tidy up because I made such a mess. I don't want Hannah to come in and go, what on earth has gone on here?
Yeah, she is quite strict like that. Hang on a minute. Can you just go into next door? I'm not allowed to eat the sandwiches in there. But let's look at what Hannah Oxbury's doing right now. What are you doing, Hannah Oxbury? What's that in your hand? Where are you going? Yeah, I can see you. I see you, Hannah. Eating that cake. Eating that cake. I can see her. She's eating my stash of cake. I'll have her for that. No, do stay tuned for Hannah with the Dremel later on. They're all eating cake. Look at them. Well, it is a day for cake. It's Saturday, isn't it? Now we're going to go on over to Natalia. Don't forget Natalia's wonderful DVD, which is exclusive to us here at Jewellery Maker. Natalia's not done the challenge today because she's been too busy. She's been too busy. She's been too busy. But we have got the DVD, so let's give you one last chance to order your DVD. And remember that today has been all about leather. Watch this space for more leather designs. We've all got our rings.
We have. We're ring sisters, aren't we? If you ain't got a ring, you ain't got
the pout? That's what our daughter... Does your daughter do that?
Yeah. the selfie pouch.
Yeah. What is that? I'm like, Mia, we stopped doing that. Your nose spreads across your face when you do that.
Because I've got wrinkles above my lips
I should never do it then.
No,
Maybe we should do this.
Yeah.
That's the older version, and this.
Oh,
and in fact, what about this?
How about like completely?
This is our selfie. Let me show you the DVD, which will help you to create some of the most incredible leather designs at $14.95. We are very, very limited. Now you can. We've had questions. Can I Dremel onto my leather? Yes, you can.
You can. You know what is surprising me about it when I started is just how much you can do with it. And
with the leather rather than Dremel.
Yeah, and I want to see everybody push the boundaries with leather jewellery making. We're at the start of something really, really special and exciting.
This is the start of something very, very special and very, very exciting. I cannot wait to see. I like the idea. Again, I'm really into cushions at the moment. I really love the idea of seeing leather on the cushions, because that'd be something you pay so much for. Not a whole leather cushion, but a leather flower on the cushion.
Accents of leather.
Absolutely. Now we've got the starter kit on the bottom of the screen for you at $89.95. It is now very, very, very limited. Natalia, you are running a workshop on leather. Please talk to me about that. We've literally got seconds.
Yes, we've got Friday the 28th of March, fashion leather workshop. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. We're going to look at design as well. It's going to be fantastic.
Is it like the clothes show, but here, that's how I feel like when I'm moving into this medium, I feel really fashionable. I feel like something exciting is happening. This is going to be the start of something really, a whole new adventure. Thank you so much, Natalia. When will we see you back on our screens?
Back on your screens in March sometime.
Okay, so not for a while. Not for a while. She's having a break. She's going to the races and stuff. £89.95. Don't forget to grab it. $14.95 for Natalia's DVD. Thank you so much for all of your interactions today. We have enjoyed it from start to finish. You can rewatch the show on YouTube. And now I'm going to hand you over to the gorgeous Sarah and the wonderful Lady Ox, because it's Dremel time. We'll see you later.
Bye.